Hello, 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 and welcome back to Chaotic 28 channel, where we play D&D, because we have nothing better to do. As always, I am Ben, your DM, and I am joined by my lovely players. Hello, guys.
Hello.
And gals.
Hi.
And gals. Oh, I forgot one.
Hello.
That's my voice now.
That's-
It's like this.
well, a lot of things to say today in this recap, but I'll try and keep it brief. We are going to do the second part of the ball. As for the first part, you all went in at different times. Zylrona, you had to go in a bit earlier because you pretended to be, you are still pretending to be a royal guard tasked with the protection of the prince. And as such, you had to go in a bit earlier. You were introduced to Roshan, who is the actual bodyguard of the prince. You were shown around, etc. Then the day progressed until we met with Benevolence, who arrived at the ball slightly earlier than the allotted time at 6:30, I think, for 7. Benevolence, you were introduced inside the ball as Lady Benevolence von Hibbett of Candlekeep. You saw a few people coming in, being introduced as well, a lot of important people. Ministers, the Lord Archbishop of Temple Church, the actual real ladies von Himmett of Lakeshore, and just a few other people, most notably a certain Mr. Eddie the Glorious, the very famous bard. And before long, Magus and the other dwarves arrived, were also introduced to the party. And that's when Dandelion, you decided to make your own entrance with fireworks and Velvett dancing around you. As soon as everyone was there, the king, queen, and their family made an appearance, welcomed the dwarves, and basically started the ball proper. Some of the dwarves went up to the dwarves' quarters, where they offloaded their stuff, and you went into the ballroom, where music, you could hear some music by two of the Royal Guards bands, basically, and just a few people having discussions, drinking, enjoying the food, etc. As the night progressed, Dandelion, you tried to have a talk with Magus and the dwarves. Magus assured you that basically he was coming here peacefully and simply wanted to return to his to Sunder. However, he did insist that yes, he thought that the primal gods should be eliminated, or should go away. It would be better. But he didn't reveal that much of his plan or his intentions apart from that. Zylrona, you had to dance with the prince, who commanded you to do so. And as you did, you actually walked by Eddie the Glorious, who, to your very expert nose, smelled like the Feywild, weirdly enough. But you don't really know what to make of that for now. You haven't really talked with the man yet. Benevolence, you were trying to get Dariel to invite the princess to at least dance, and maybe more, who knows, which you'll be very happy to know you were successful in, as Dariel did end up dancing with the princess. You also, something quite interesting happened to you, because as you were listening to Eddie the Glorious singing, you realized that he sang in a language that you knew, because that was the language of the place from where you come, which normally shouldn't be spoken in Orbis. However, as Eddie was doing his show, Dandelion and Zylrona, you decided to go investigate in the dwarves' quarters, where you found a few things, namely a few crystals in little mechanical contraptions, and then general stuff that they brought with them. But more importantly, you found a book, leather bound, black leather, no title that you can see, just a little sign on the spine of the book, which looked like an eye inside a hand. The interior of the book was completely blank, nothing on the pages, and when you tried to write in it, you actually saw that you couldn't write in it for some reason. And of course, you went in there to just investigate, but you realized that the guards that were still in front of the bedroom had been made unconscious, and you couldn't really find any traces of the two dwarves who didn't come back to the ballroom and who seemingly stayed in the room. They seem to have disappeared from the room. You took the book with you, put it in your little pocket, and as you were ready to exit, you heard, or rather, Dandelion and Zylrona, you felt a rumble coming from probably the basement. Benevolence, from the ballroom, you actually heard and felt the rumble, which again seemed to be coming from the basement. And that's where we were. And that's where we rejoin you.
Okay, so there was a rumbling. Remember that it's the sound you said it was. It's a rumbling. And I guess it's on the basement, right? Actually, it sounds like it is from the basement.
You distinctly felt.
I know precisely where it is. Exactly.
You don't know precisely where it is, but you did feel something like a tremor, and clearly it was coming from under your feet. It's something that was traveling up towards you, basically, from what you think is the basement. You are currently on the first floor. The ballroom is on the ground floor, and so could be coming from the ballroom, from your point of view.
I don't remember. Did we tell the guards about the invisible dwarfs? I did, right? I think I did.
I think you did. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you did.
In your expert opinion, you think that the dual guard could have turned invisible, because that's something that they just can do innately.
Okay, as I feel the rumbling, I kind of like nod Zylrona and say, well, maybe the guards should go and check what that is.
I look down. Are you sure you don't want to go? I think
I don't know, am I...
from the basement.
Am I allowed? Maybe a guard could escort me there. Oh no! Well, maybe we should go. Since this guard seems to need my help solving that, let's go to the basement then. And see what that is. I assume it's from the basement. I don't know.
Just looking at you.
That are at the door are looking at this little exchange between you and Zylrona, and I am going to ask you a deception check, please.
Can I help?
Yeah, you can.
No, not really.
You can. You can give him the help action, and that means you have advantage.
Sure.
Dandelion.
Oh, Zylrona doesn't have to roll anything, right? I just have to roll twice and get okay.
Yes, and I hope you roll high because you'll need it. Let me tell you that now.
Well, it's a 20, not natural.
For a total of
20.
okay.
But I can use my rock magic.
Well, before you do that, the two.
My
the two
rock
guards
magic
look at you.
doesn't allow me to add anything to the roll. Isn't that how the luckstone works or whatever? That's what I said. That's what I meant by the rock magic.
Oh, the luck stone. Yeah, you could use it. It just gives you advantage.
More advantage?
I don't
You
think that's how
can't,
it works.
Like it's
Yeah,
one advantage
yeah.
and that's it. So, but let me just check, just in case. Yeah, no, it's just you can gain advantage.
No, I thought
But you already had
it let
advantage.
me add something. Okay.
No. The guard, the two guards look at you, and you can see that they don't really buy into your little story, and they say, "I'm sorry, who are you exactly?" She is one of us. Clearly, like she's wearing the.
I am Dandelion by Storm. I am like a special guest for the king. I was announced!
Yeah,
They weren't there.
Oh,
I was guarding this bedroom. You don't need to go.
I
to the
don't
basement.
need
We will
to go.
to the basement.
Yeah, I don't
I would
need.
like, sir, please, if you let me finish, I would like you to go back to the ballroom. We will escort you just to be safe. And I would like you to stay in the ballroom.
And are you both going to the basement?
We are going to reconvene with the people in the ballroom and see what course of action we have to take. That's what we'll do.
And leave this room with no protection or
Well, it is empty, isn't
witnesses?
it?
I don't know, apparently the dwarves are invisible.
Ah.
Maybe they're still there.
Don't you think that you would have
Stumble on them? Maybe.
at some point, yeah?
Maybe.
So
Well,
if you
fine,
don't
let's go
mind,
to the
I would
ball.
like-
Yes.
Okay. They start escorting you. One is in front of you. One goes in the back, just to be sure that you don't try to.
It's just a corridor.
And you go down the stairs and rejoin the ballroom. Benevolence. Where are you and what are you doing?
I don't know. There was still the concert going, right? I don't remember.
I'm assuming
So
it stopped.
Eddie has finished.
Okay.
Eddie has finished and he was replaced by the normal band. As they started playing, you heard, you felt the rumble first and then you heard the that went with it. You heard two of those. You can see, sorry,
No,
just
please.
finishing that and then you can see that panic hasn't set in yet. Some people seem to think that maybe it's part of the show. But clearly Eddie is looking at everyone like, hey, don't look at me, which is quite uncharacteristic of him. And you can see that the royal family has bundled up and the royal guards are around them. Dariel actually has managed to find a sword, or someone gave him a sword anyway. And they seem to be just on the fence, but panic hasn't set in yet.
Okay. I will try to cloak Ambrose. Do I see him in the crowd?
He is behind his son, just next to the princess, and he's being protected
I will
by Dariel.
send him a message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And ask. What was that? Should we be worried?
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I was thinking at the same time. Should we be worried? I'm done.
You get a response from Ambrose, who searches you through the crowd, basically, locks eyes with you, and he answers, "We're not sure yet. We are going to investigate, but for now, could you keep an eye on the doors, please?"
Yep.
Okay.
And I will look at them.
For now, they have retreated a bit into the space. You can see that a lot of people have kind of vacated the center of the ballroom, and you can see that they're a bit concerned. They're looking around. They don't know what to expect. No other ramble has been felt yet, but you can see that even the dwarves seem a bit concerned, or you're not sure. Yeah, not exactly sure what's happening there. The big guy, the very tall guy, the metallic guy, has positioned himself in front of Magus and Doldo, the woman who is with him, and he seems to be protecting them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to send a message to Dario.
Okay. Go for it.
And be like, oh no, if only someone could protect me like someone is protecting the princess right now. I see ya.
And they're all like, oh yeah, that would be nice. Well, oh well.
Are you looking at him?
I guess I saw him when I looked at Ambrose since he's in front of him.
But are you looking at him as you are telling him this?
Oh, no.
No.
I'm looking at the dwarves.
Okay. You get an answer that's just basically, what? I'm not sure I follow you.
Rejected.
Okay.
Okay, unless Benevolence wants to do something else.
I guess, I mean, I don't have much to do.
How many more messages do you want to send?
Okay, you can go, please.
I see Benevolence and I turn to the guard and say, thank you for the escort, and just run to Benevolence.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they already brought me to the ball. I'm assuming they're not following me anymore.
No, they're going to the other guards and like convening with them and to see what's happening.
Well, I go back to the prince.
You go back to the prince. Okay.
It's your job.
Someone
I
is
guess.
a professional here.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yes, but
Put
I'm
you
going.
around here. So basically, the royal family is bundled up here, and the guards are protecting them. They moved back a bit, with Magus being there, and this guy is and Eddie's kind of like he's going to that. Yeah.
I push Benevolence. No, I don't push Benevolence. I put like the book in the backpack of folding, or whatever that's called.
That I do not have on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you have pockets? In
That'll
your dress?
be.
No.
That'll look.
I'm in a
so
dress.
strange. Put it between her boobs.
British. I mean, she's on the bigger side. I get that, but I think you would see poke out because you would have to dig into this, and I'm wearing a corset, so there's not much room for digging.
Okay, I got to Benevolence, then whatever, just approach. And I talk to her. Like, you know, I'm next to her, but I don't know her. It's just I'm assuming lots of people are around because of the panic, and I'm around, and I've kind of talked to her, next to her, saying, Benevolence, we found a weird book that we can't write in, and Zylrona doesn't know what it is, so maybe you should look at it and see what it is. Zylrona says it's magic. Maybe you know what it is. Also, don't show the dwarves that you have the book, because I kind of took it from their bags.
Are you giving me the book?
I'm just waiting for an opportunity. I was going to just give you the book and then go away, but since there's no way to just put the book,
No.
I'm just waiting for you to turn around her, give me a sign that you're ready to receive the book and hide it in your boobs or whatever you want to hide it. Where is the Benevolence?
Where do you want me to put it? I have no place to put it.
Oh my god, just turn to me. Where are the dwarves though? They are that bundle in there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just I position myself in a way where the book is between me and Benevolence and they can see it.
Could you make me a stealth check?
Also, there's so many people. Why would they be looking at us? I'm assuming there are more people in the way. 27.
Sorry, how much?
27.
27?
Yes.
Okay. Not bad, I guess. My god, 27. Yeah, they don't seem to have seen that.
Okay, I'm showing her the book. What do you think this is?
Magus, just so you know, Magus is looking at you in your general direction.
Yeah, but there are so many people in here, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
Okay. I can take the book and go away and leave the ball.
I don't know if they're going to allow you to live now with this whole rumbling thing. Do you want to leave? Look, Benevolence, I was going to take the book, but I was thinking maybe we shouldn't take the book, and I just want to know what the book is. We can figure out what it is. So, I can give you the book, you try and see what it is, and then you drop it somewhere. I don't know.
I cannot believe you. This is not Benevolence talking, this is me. I cannot believe you doing this to me right now.
What?
Okay. You know what? Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. I'll take the book.
Okay, just try and see what it is, and then drop it anywhere. So they think that just the book, just
Okay.
whatever.
Yep. I'll take the book.
Do you try to hide it as you take it?
Well, I guess, but I don't know where, to be honest, because I've literally no.
Your back is to them, right?
Under your dress!
I put myself in a way where your
It's
back
not
is to
gonna
them.
float under my dress on its own. I have nothing to hold it.
Oh my god, fine. I don't give you the book. I don't give you the
No,
book.
it's too late. You know what? It's too late. You want to do this? Okay, you want to
No.
kill my character? Let's do this.
I'm just
gonna
showing
take
you
the book.
the book.
No, too
I
late.
just
You can't
want you to
reckon
look
this.
at the
I'm gonna
book.
take the book. Let me take the book.
Fine.
I'm gonna do a sleight of hand and just try to hide it under the dress, I guess. Well, we'll
You don't
magically
even
float.
need to hide it. Just your back is to them. Just see what it is, and then drop it
Yeah.
somewhere.
You can, so you don't need to necessarily hide it if you don't want to. You could just look at it quickly and
Okay.
give it back.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Nah, you gave it to me. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
So what do you want? A stealth to hide it and...
Your
or
back
should I
is
look
already
at it
to
now?
them. Why would they even see the book?
Your
Yeah, let's
back
do
is
that right in
to
front of them.
so-
Yeah.
No,
Because
what
I
I'm
have such a
saying,
big bag. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, I'll do an Arcana check then.
make me an Arcana check to see what the book is.
I think it's a 10, but let me check.
Mhm.
It is a 10.
10. It's magical. It's magical. When you open it and you see that nothing is written inside, you realize that that's not exactly true. There is something written, but you can't read it. No one can read it except the person who this book belongs to. It's clearly magical. It's also clearly... it doesn't fill you with a lot of good feelings, this book. It's weird. It's vile in a way. Like if you were holding something rotten or rotting in your hand, and there's nothing more that you want to do right now than just like throwing the book away from you. It's not a pleasant thing. You're not sure what it is. You don't think it is a wizard's grimoire. That's not the impression you get. It's clearly something magical.
All right. Guess I'll try to hide it now.
Okay. Make me a stealth check, please.
It's a 4.
Okay. Magus is looking at you now,
I help you hide it. Just roll again.
intently. It's too late.
It's
The
too
result
late.
has already been, Magus is looking at you intently. You don't know if he knows or doesn't know, but you don't like the way he's looking at you.
I will give him a quick smile. Know that kind of polite smile that you did when your lips kind of disappear. And I'll just do that. Hi.
Okay.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. Blaze-Storm. I've heard so many things about you growing up. It's really I'm a bit starstruck. I have to say.
Oh,
But thank you for.
I was not
giving me
expecting
some of
Benevolence to
your
do
time.
that, so I'm a bit weirded out. I'm like, oh, I understand what she's doing. She's pretending not to know me. Yeah, we were doing that. Oh, yes. Finally a fan. Do you want me to sign something?
I have nothing I can make you sign. I don't want you to sign my lyre
Fine.
because it's precious to me. But
Okay.
I will keep your precious words in mind, and that will be your autograph forever.
Yes. Good. You keep
I
that.
curtsy at you, and I just move away.
Okay. Can I try and stealth to the basement?
Before you do that, in your head, Dandelion, you hear the following words, and I have to count them very precisely.
Why do I
Oh,
keep
yep.
hearing things in my
You want me
mind?
to count?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. I have fingers. I can count. I learned to do that when I was 3 years old. I still do it.
Can count at least until 10.
Sort of.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit fuzzy after 7, but you know. Need help. West wing. 2nd floor. Help. Quick.
Do I know the voice? Is that a voice? I don't know.
You do know the voice. This is the voice of Narcilia, the court diviner.
Oh.
But I want to go to the basement. Would it be so bad if she just dies? Am I the only one that heard it? Like Zylrona and whatever didn't hear it, right?
No, you're the only one. For now. But you're the only one, yeah.
Wait. Can you repeat? No, it was West Wing, 2nd floor.
West wing, 2nd floor, and that's it.
Do I know what it is? I assume so.
But I mean,
It's the West Wing in the 2nd floor.
is
Okay.
the opposite of the East Wing.
Yeah.
So the West Wing is where the private quarters are. That's the area where you're not supposed to go. And 2nd floor obviously is the one above the 1st.
Fine. Since I can only use message one more time, send a message to. Can Benevolence cast message? She can, right? Just whatever she wants.
I think you've heard use that.
I've heard her use that, right? No, but it's a cantrip, right? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it is.
But it's a cantrip, right? The message is a cantrip.
Message, yeah, it is.
Okay. Send a message to you, because I only have one left. And I say, Benevolence, the weird drow that sees into the future needs help on the West Wing or whatever. So I'm gonna go there, see what she needs help with. And then maybe go to the basement. I don't know, just tell Zylrona that I'm not going to the basement now. I'm going to help this lady in there, in the West Wing 2nd floor, and then maybe I go to the basement. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm my message is...
That's a long-ass message Jesus, for a cantrip. Wow.
Oh my God. Okay.
What am I telling you? Yeah, I don't finish it. I say, what I'm telling you this, and then like I pretend that it ran out.
Gotcha.
And I try and go without being seen. I guess I have to leave the ballroom. Would the
No,
Okay.
no.
You hear 2 new rumbles that you feel through the floor.
The hell?
I have no time to deal with 2 things at the same time. I go to is the East Wing connected to the West Wing? Like, is it a circle? Or do I have
No.
to go... Okay, then I try to leave the
So
ballroom.
right now you're in the center, the centerpiece of the castle. If you go to your right, you'll go to the West Wing.
Yeah, okay, then I try to do that without being seen.
Okay, make me a stealth check. Okay. You manage to. There are a lot of people like pushing, basically pushing away from the center and going to the sides of this room, and so you have no problem going around them and behind them towards the door. Which the problem is, it's guarded by 2 guards who have their hands on the handle of the door. And they seem to be ready to basically push open and let the royal guards and the royals, the king, the queen, etc., basically go away if needed as soon as they receive the signal. Basically, they are going to see you. Like there's no way you can really hide from them.
Oh, I thought the door was open. That's why I was
No.
saying to do that.
No. It's completely forbidden. You can't get that.
So, my dudes, I think I'm going to leave the ball. Can you help me leave?
Well, you can't leave through here, so please, could you go back to
Isn't this where we came from?
No, this is not. And he shows you actually where you came from, which is a double door, basically around here.
Fine, I got you there.
Where you can go to the throne room. There is another access there to the west wing.
Fine, I got you there then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. However, the entrance to the west wing is guarded as well, in the front room.
Am I already in the west wing?
Now 2
Okay.
guards there.
I'm already getting that. Okay.
No, you're not in the west
Yeah,
wing.
but I'm
you're in the front room.
Okay. And
Yeah.
there are guards in the west wing. No, in the entrance
In
to
the door.
west wing.
Yeah, at the door.
The door's closed.
Of course it is.
Why is every door closed? Why do people close all the
You're not
doors?
supposed to go to the west wing.
What floor am I? Is it the ground floor? Is
Ground
it the
floor.
first floor? Okay.
Ground floor.
Is there a window?
In the throne room, no.
So you just live in the dark.
The throne room is a central room, so there are rooms next to it. So those have windows. But the throne room itself.
Can I go
doesn't
to
have
one of those
window.
rooms that have windows?
Again, the entrances to the west and east wing are guarded. You can go to the east wing. That's where you can find stairs to go up to the guests' bedrooms, but
Fine.
they're guarded.
Fine. I'll just
You
try.
can go outside the castle if you want.
How do I go outside the
Climb
castle?
The wall.
That's what I'm trying to do, Carolina. But I need to.
Yeah, go outside the castle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just go outside. Yeah.
Okay, so you go outside. The guys that are basically keeping your weapons, as they see you come out, they say, "What's happening inside?"
You asking me? I don't know. Maybe you should check. There was a rumbling.
Well, yeah, but
I assume
can't
it's
check.
Titans.
I have to stay there. I'm asking you. Is everything okay inside?
It seemed like it. It didn't seem like anyone was hurt, at least. It's just a lot of rumbling and things moving around. And doors and guards guarding all the doors for some reason, instead of checking what's happening.
But that's their job. Did they just let you leave? Are you leaving?
I'm just getting some air because I don't like the rumbling. You can keep the weapons. It's fine. I'll just go back inside. You know what? No, give me the weapons. Screw this. I'll give it to
So
you.
you're leaving.
No, I'll give it to you again when I return. It's fine. I'm weird.
I cannot give you your weapons if you're not leaving the castle. That's the point.
No, I'm leaving.
Free
What
enter.
I'm trying to say is I'm leaving the castle, but then I may re-enter.
Okay. Do you have your little wooden plaque with your number?
I guess. So, I guess. You gave me that when I got in.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Takes your wooden plaque, looks at it, fetches your. I think you just had put your rapier down.
And the crossbow.
Oh, and the crossbow, yes.
And a lot of
gives that
daggers.
back
'Cause,
to you.
like I have a lot of them, but I kept 2.
Don't
but...
worry. He gives you your weapons
Yeah.
back. He gives you your weapons back. You are in the courtyard of the castle. You are outside of the castle. If you turn around and you look at the castle, you can clearly see. So it's basically a kind of a rectangle. This castle. It has towers at the 4 corners. obviously. You could technically, there are 2 little gardens, one for the east wing, one for the west wing. Could go to the garden.
Yeah,
if you wanted to.
I'll go to the garden and see if maybe go up a tree and see if it helps me gain some leverage to then like jump to a window or something that can help me climb, because I cannot. I assume doesn't matter if I have like a really good climbing speed, that I cannot just climb a castle wall like that to the second floor.
Well, you can try. You can always try. It would be technically possible. There are ways to climb up. There are window sills that you can use for purchase, etc. There are cracks in the walls that you could use to climb up. It's just going to be mechanically, it's going to be an athletic check to see if you can maintain your grip.
Yeah. Basically. So first, what I do, I assume there are trees in the garden.
Yes.
Okay, I go up one of the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Which I assume
I'll allow that because it's fine.
Brings me more or less to like first ground level, I guess.
You are basically, you are level with the first floor. You can see there are a few windows. You can see inside. It's just like bedrooms, and there's a little reception area for one of the windows. If you manage to make the jump from the tree to the castle wall, you could climb.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that.
Okay.
Let me check if I have something to help me. I never check my items. I just keep jumping around and doing things and not checking if I have items to help me. No.
Worth it. You never know. Okay, make me a strength athletic.
Strength athletics 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You manage to leap from the tree towards the castle wall. You nearly lose your footing, but you manage to climb onto a window sill, and you are basically pressed against the window.
When I almost lose my footing, I do that thing where when I gain my balance, I act like that was on purpose. I know nobody's watching, but I'm doing it for myself.
No, nobody's watching, but okay. Understandable. You are basically pressed against the window right now. You can see inside. It seems to be just like a little bedroom.
But it's still the first floor, right?
You are still on the first floor, yes. Just so you know, you can see some lights on the second floor through a window.
Yeah, that's what I was
at the very back.
I was going to ask Velvett to fly there and see if she could see the lady. I forgot her name. You just told me the name. I forgot.
Narcilia.
Yeah, Narcilia. While I'm climbing, I ask Velvett to do that.
Yeah.
Because apparently Velvett understands what I say. I just don't understand what she says back.
It's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Velvett starts going. She looks through the window. So do you send her to a random window or the one
that's lit first?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She looks inside. Do you want her to? How do you communicate with her?
I just told her to go see and then come back, and then we can communicate when she comes back and see what happens.
Okay, she comes back.
Okay, Velvett, I need you to do this. I put my 2 hands up, and I say, if she saw the lady in there, hit my right hand. If you didn't see the lady in there, hit my left hand.
She hits your left hand. And then she hits your right hand.
That doesn't make sense, Velvett!
4 times.
What? It's weird. Oh, maybe you don't know the difference between all of them. There's just a lot of people in there. Fine. Thanks for the kind of help. I'll try and jump to the second window from here. Second floor.
You just want to climb?
Yeah.
Because you have a climbing speed, like you have a 30 feet climbing speed, so...
Yeah.
You can climb easily to the second floor. You have to sort of shimmy up to the side to go towards the window. It's at the back, basically, of the castle. Make me a stealth check, just in case.
19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let me check something. Sorry. 19, you said?
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, go away. Okay, no. You managed to just peer inside the window, just like you're on the side, basically. You're trying not to show yourself too much. Inside, what you see is a massive room,
But this
which
is
you think
this isn't the one with the light on, or is it?
it is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, no, of course it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you could reach that like pretty easily.
Okay.
Inside, you see a massive room, which basically is it's a small apartment. It's a really big room. It must take about like a third of the corridor. It's got a big central corridor that goes to 4 different rooms. And at the entrance of that room, you can see 4 people, 4 drows.
Yeah, that's
the one
what,
in the
yeah.
front.
I guess Velvett can tell them apart, so she just said that.
That's almost what she.
Oh no, she said she saw 4 drows, but not Narcilia. I
There
guess.
you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So the one in the front seems to be armored. He has a weapon drawn. Behind him, you see 2 guys in leather, 2 drows in leather armor, with rapiers or short swords. And behind those 3 guys in a triangle formation, you've got a young woman. She's maybe in her 30s, you think. Also a drow. But she's not wearing armor. She's wearing a white flowy dress, and she has a weird sort of crown made of thorns on her head.
What the fuck's going on?
You can see that. Actually, no. Make me a perception check, please.
Lol. 9.
9. Yeah, that's what you see.
So sorry, just to, like there's 1 drow that's
4
armored.
drows.
No, but like I'm
Yes.
just describing thing if I understand correctly. There's 1 drow that's armored.
Yes.
Then in front of that drow, there are 3 or 2 other drows. 3
Behind him.
Behind him.
Behind him on each side, 2 drows that have leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the front has metal armor.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be more of a like warrior.
And then it's the
that
lady.
guy. And then it's the lady behind.
Oh, okay,
them
I
who
misunderstood. I was
isn't
like,
wearing
I
armor.
was counting 5 drows. So I was about to say, Velvett, there's 5, not 4. Fucking learn how to count.
No,
But
it's 4.
okay.
Yeah, you do not see Narcilia anywhere.
Okay,
inside.
but from what I can see, I know I rolled a 9, but this is the basic question. Are they? They are together, I assume. Are they like in an aggressive stance, guarding something, guarding the lady?
The guy in front has his weapon out. The 2 guys on the side, same thing, and they seem to be looking inside the room now. And basically, they've just come into the room.
Okay,
And they seem to be looking around, looking for something.
Okay. I wait to see what they do.
Well, they start walking inside the room.
Yeah, but I wait to see what they do inside the room. While I'm waiting, I try to do that thing I did before with the other window and just open it in case I have to jump in.
Make me another stealth check then.
19 again.
Okay. Before you do that, Benevolence, Zylrona. Let's get back to you for a second.
Okay.
You're still in the ball?
I'm waiting for orders. I actually want to ask if I can go. So I guess I turn to Guy.
To Roshan?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Roshan is next to you, also defending the prince, obviously. He has drawn his longsword. And when you address him, when you ask him if you can go, he says, "No, wait just a minute. We're just assessing the situation, trying to get some, some reports from down there. We've sent a few people."
Really?
I just want
Yeah.
to remind Benevolence, I asked her to tell Zylrona where I wanted to going. She can do whatever she wants with that.
I assume I already did it, probably while you were doing your thing.
Yeah, sure. So this wasn't part of the plan, was it?
The plan for the ball? No, not really. No, that's a little incident that we have on our hand. I'm sure it'd be fine. Just something.
Yes, a rumbling.
Fine.
Yes, indeed. And we're keeping everyone here for now.
Yeah, we're just waiting for confirmation that it's either something or it's nothing. If it's nothing, we just resume business as usual. If it's something, we'll have to go to the West Wing and get
And
them in the quarters and
how long do you think we should wait? Because
Oh, not long now. They'll come back with a message. Don't worry.
I just on my trip to the bathroom, I saw 2 guards that were sleeping, knocked down, maybe. They weren't
Upstairs?
sure what happened. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you mean the
I'm
2 guys
just-
that came with you?
Yes. So I'm just a little bit worried about what's going on down there.
Yeah, no, I know. Don't worry. We'll get a message. If the situation requires us to go, we'll go. But for
Yeah, so-
now, we
Priority
have to protect.
is the prince. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand. Okay, just making clear.
Don't worry. It's your first day on the job. It's don't worry.
Yeah, everyone seems very calm right now with the rumbling.
Well, it's because we rehearsed that kind of things. It's we're used to that kind of situation. It's fine.
Yes, prepared for every situation. Yes, you do. You do very well. Do you have that in the manual that I can check later?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I can give you a copy. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. That's
problem.
it.
Benevolence, anything you want to do? By the way, Benevolence,
Yes.
before you say anything, Magus is approaching you.
Yes.
He is approaching you, and he's not. You don't think he's angry or anything. If anything, he seems amused.
He's just disappointed.
He seems amused, and he says to you, "I think you have something of mine which for you. I must have misplaced it, and you found it." Understand that Oh,
No, please continue.
it's just it's very dear to me, and in the wrong hands it could be dangerous. But hopefully these hands are not the wrong hands. And he shows you his 2 hands.
Are you implying that my hands are not good?
Oh, no. Merely
It sounded
that,
like you were.
merely that this object is powerful, and that as brilliant as you may or may not be, I think you should give the book back. It would be better for everyone.
I think you got me confused. I don't know what you're talking about.
Make me a deception check.
Not that it matters anyway. Yeah, of course. Oh, this is gonna be a great night. It's 8.
Well, yeah, he barely sees through the lie. He says, Benevolence. That was your name, right?
It is.
I am a patient man,
Good.
but not that patient.
So tell me, what would exactly happen if I don't want to give you the book and scream for bloody murder?
Well, you would be arrested for stealing. That would be the first thing, I suppose.
But I never
and
left
it
the
would-
ballroom. I've been with a lot of people, actually.
No, I'm sure
How,
you
how
have.
can I
and-
steal something when I'm not
Oh, well,
away?
I'm not saying that you stole it personally. I'm saying that your friend Dandelion did.
I wish he was my friend, but they're not, so. Actually, would I wish? No, I'm not sure. Now that I think about it.
Well, from personal experience, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just no, we don't need to make a big fuss about it. It's just you've made a book. I mean, it's mine, and I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. We don't need to make it anything more than a misunderstanding.
Okay, I'll give it back to you if you answer truthfully to the question I asked you earlier.
Which one?
How are they?
Strangely peaceful.
It would be great if it would stay that way.
Oh, they will. They will.
Orbis won't?
Of course it will. Why not? It is my home.
See, since we're being so honest with each other, it's a strange book. Gives me the ick.
The EBGBs.
Mm-hmm.
It does the same to me, yes. However, it is my burden to bear.
Do you want to talk about it? I can grab a drink if you want.
Talk about my burden?
Mhm.
I'd rather not. Thank you.
Well, I guess I'll give it back to you then.
Good. And do you present it to him or?
I just I give it to him.
Yeah. Okay. Takes it from you. Puts it inside his.
Does anything
robes.
happen when he takes it from me?
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay, it's a 5, so I guess no.
5.
Don't give me piece of information, Ben.
No,
It's the
no.
5. There's nothing happening. Let's move on.
No. It's not that. It's the only thing that you can know on the 5, which is that sensation that you had, that sort of repulsion. You were painfully aware of its presence in the back of your mind all the time that you had the book on you.
Mm.
And when you give it to him and it leaves your person, that sensation disappears. And it's like, when you have a headache and suddenly it disappears, and that sort of relief that you feel.
It never happens, but I will try and imagine.
That kind of relief. You're very relieved that thing is not on your person anymore. But that's all you see. Takes the book. He turns around to leave. Turns his head back towards you, and he says, "How come you know But the other buttons, that's not regular information.
I mean, maybe it wasn't when you left with that mountain of yours to go to space. But
No, I'm pretty sure it is not common information.
well, food for thoughts, maybe. And I turn around and leave.
It is the same, of course. And he goes back to his little group. Zylrona.
Yes.
Roshan turns back to you. He says, okay, we've got words. We need to go now. Situation in the basement is a bit too bar. Do you know that term? I'm not sure they teach that at Kinweld. Just means fucked up beyond all recognition. So it's not going great, but we have to get back to the West Wing. Put the king and his family to safety, and we'll send a few royal guards down there to see what's happening, okay?
I raise an eyebrow and look at him like, you don't say.
Well, you know, things evolve, and things just evolve. Yeah, you have to stay on your feet, you know, in this job. So, you see next to you see Dariel breaking from the group, and you see that the king and queen are already being escorted towards the doors to the West Wing. The two guards at the doors open the door. Weapons drawn. Everyone is now drawing weapons, and you can feel the tension, just like filling the air a bit, because everyone can feel that, okay, something is wrong. You actually see like a few nobles trying to sneak in, but you see the guards pushing them away, because the priority is the king, queen, and their family, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You see Ambrose and Darius just exchange like a quick handshake. And because you're not that far, you can hear Ambrose say, stay safe. And leaving, the situation has clearly like devolved a bit. Roshan turns to you, he says, could you stay with the prince? I'll follow Dariel down there to see what's happening. But I need you to stay with the prince.
Are you sure I can help down there after I put the prince in his room?
Well, after you've put the prince in his room, you have to stay with him and ensure that everything is going fine. That's the protocol.
Okay, and if
Look,
you...
you're not. Don't get me wrong, Zylrona. You seem to be a really good guard, but you're a junior guard. I can't just. I can't send you down there. That's.
Okay, so if everyone needs help down there, no one will know. It's fine. Yes.
We will know. We can cast message.
Okay.
Again, that's something they teach at Fort Kinwell. You can probably do it yourself.
I just keep forgetting about that.
Oh, make me a deception check, please.
Where is it? Okay, so it's a 16.
16. You see him raise an eyebrow and squinting his eyes a bit. He doesn't believe you. He's starting to suspect something.
Fuck.
And you see, he says, "You know what? Maybe you're right. You could need the action, and Dariel is probably the best guy to show that to you. So, what about I stay with Prince and you go with Dariel? Yeah? Go down to the basement. Just be safe at all times. Obey his commands, and everything should be fine. What do you say?"
Okay, thank you. I guess the prince will be in good hands. I know, better than
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you saw our dress with him earlier.
You see Dariel looking at this kind of tense exchange now. Looks at Roshan, looks at you. He kind of winks at you, as discreetly as he can. And he says, "Well, it's Zylrona, is it? I think you're the new recruit. I'm not familiar with the names, but I think that's it.
I'm not familiar
If
with the
you- if
names
you-
except with your specific one that I so clearly know.
That someone told him, come on. That guards, they talk. I just need to grab my armor, and we'll go to the basement together. We'll probably grab a few people on the way. Is there anyone you would like to bring?" He says very pointedly at you.
Oh, fuck. I look around. Trying to find... Oh yeah, Dandelion left. Fuck.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Classic Dandelion. Never around when needed.
Indeed.
I'm sure we could, since I have to make a little detour to get my armor, we could probably, sneak someone in.
If it's not already somewhere else.
I think it is Benevolence.
Yes,
Not
I
there.
know. Can I see Benevolence?
Yeah, of course, yeah. She's in the room. She was talking to Magus like a few seconds ago.
Yeah, well, can she see me so I can do some kind of signal?
I guess, yes.
Yeah. You're all in the same room, not that far apart.
Yeah, but
I'll
facing
I'll
each
send you.
other.
I'll send you a message saying communication line open.
We're going down to the basement, and you're coming, I guess. Do you need help there?
Actually, I think I'll stay here. I want to keep an eye on these guys. I don't trust them.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Split
But hey,
the
if-
party even more. Yay!
If you're going with Dario, give the princess a good word for him. I'm still trying to.
I know. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Your plan was magnificent.
It was not, but okay. I just got lucky.
Okay, if you're sure, if you need help later, just scream in my head, I guess.
He'll just hear a high-pitched scream. Oh, sorry, bang my knee on the table. Yeah, sure.
I'll try to find the lion meanwhile. I turn to Daryl. Well, yes, we have to go and look, see if a stray cat escaped inside or something.
Yes, that's a weird way of doing code. It's fine. And he actually goes. He doesn't go towards the west wing. He goes towards the throne room. You suspect that he's going to go towards the barracks to get his armor.
Mhm.
Before we get Benevolence, anything else you wish to do? So just so you know, around you, lots of the nobles, like the ministers, etc. Now that the royal family has been brought towards the West Wing, the ministers are starting to filter out of the room, also protected by royal guards.
Oh, we're
still
leaving?
present- Sorry?
We leaving?
No,
Okay.
no.
I guess
I
the
don't
people
mind.
who want. I guess,
That was my plan to actually fuck off. So.
I guess the people that want to leave
Well,
are leaving, and the people that want to stay are staying.
So basically, what they're doing is the people that live here, so the ministers, members of the government, the royal family, are being sent towards the West Wing, where they're going to get, in their rooms and protected. The guests here seem to be staying. It's relatively safe in there. You are still surrounded by a few guards that are still there. And you can hear their voice saying, "Remain kind, please. We just need to check something in the basement. We're just putting the royal family and the ministers to safety. We're going to ask you to keep calm, remain here. We'll protect you if anything should happen. We're just asking for you to keep calm." And you see that most of the guests seem they seem tense, but they heed the orders for now. You can see that actually Eddie Glorious is basically, like one shoulder, one elbow on the chimney with like a glass of brandy. And he just seems to be really enjoying his evening, like looking at everything with a half smile, thinking,
That'll be a good song, I'm sure.
"Oh yeah, that's probably
Rumble at the
already,
Castle. I'm
already
writing it for you.
He's already composing something. Don't worry.
Sure, of course.
You can see that the dwarves are huddled in their corner, and the big dude, like the big metallic dude, is still watching around, looking around, and protecting Magus and Doldon. As for like most of the other guests, you can see Holden Alameda, the Lord Archbishop of Temple Church, is in his little corner having a drink as well, and doesn't seem too phased by what's happening. He is a bit tense, but no, it's fine. And you see the two ladies, von Himmet, who seem to be the most nervous at the moment. Especially the young tiefling who was already a bit shaky, like you heard that, didn't want to be there. This is not exactly going smoothly, for a first night at the castle. So they seem very nervous, but that's what you see in the room.
I have a question for you. I don't know if I should ask it out loud.
You can send a message.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a message. I'm sorry, guys. I should have done that earlier. It's taking forever to open, of course.
Of course it is.
I'm nosy, so I guess I'll go and talk to the Archbishop of Temple Church.
Yeah. Well, you see, boy, it's very simple. The drunk god believes that a good party can actually cure you, but you shouldn't do. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was talking about my god. Do you wish to be also a member of the drunkard church? Young lady?
Not really. Hi. I was just curious. I wanted to listen to some of your tales. It sounded interesting.
Well, that's very interesting, I'm sure. Well, you see, I found religion when I was a rather young boy. Not that I am that old, but I'm starting to get old. I was a young boy. I was destitute, and I found the Church of the Drunkard, and it was basically it's a dream come true. You party, you drink, and you try to always have a positive outlook on life. That's the drunkard's way. That's what I try to do. Yes.
Very interesting. I do have a few friends that live in temples and stuff, but it's not here, obviously. Yeah.
Well, no,
actually, I was because I overheard you were from Temple Church. I've never been there, but I've of course heard about it because who hasn't?
Exactly.
I was wondering if maybe you saw him because he's a good friend of mine, and maybe he's there, and maybe I can like go and see him. He's like a really tall dude, white hair, like yellow golden eyes, and he has like a black line, like a tattoo that goes like on his lips down to his chest. His name is Nim.
Well, my dear young lady,
He's named
I'm
after,
the
he's named
Lord
after a cat.
Archbishop of Temple Church. I don't. Do you know how many people live and come to Temple Church every day?
Actually, I don't. But since you're the archbishop, I thought maybe
Well,
you would know if someone is like trying to
Well, I don't.
like
Well,
goes there often.
I am usually, sometimes they ask for my advice and my counsel when it comes to what is he trying to do in Temple
I don't
Church,
really
your
know.
young
I just
friend?
know that he goes there quite often.
And he comes from a temple.
Yeah.
Ah. Is he trying to establish a temple? Maybe trying to open a temple in Temple Church. That's usually why people come to us.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just likes the city that day. I just know he goes there.
Well, I could try and ask around.
Don't. That's very kind of you. Don't bother.
Oh no,
I'm
it would
sure I'll
take
see
me
him soon enough
less than a
anyways.
second. I
It's
can
okay.
send a message
No, don't bother.
telepathically.
It's fine. Don't bother. Thank you.
Are you sure? Like, I've got some of my people here. I could ask them. They tend
that's
to.
very kind of you. It was just wanted to. I haven't seen them in a few months, but I mean, it's okay. No, thank you. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go. Hey, hey. No, this is getting weird. Oh,
it gives you a tankard of ale, which is his, by the way.
do not take it.
Just take it. Gives it to you. He goes, my boy, I can't remember his name. I'm really bad with names. What's your name, by the way? I won't remember it, but still think I should ask.
Benevolence.
Benevolence, okay. And you said Nim for the young lad, yes?
Yeah, Nimilin is his full name.
Nimilin, that is beautiful. Is he your lad?
Oh, he's a
As
friend.
Oh well, maybe another time then. But come on, come here, please. Peters, maybe. And you see a young man, also in robes, who you did see coming with Holden. He has his own little, entourage. He says, "Lord Archbishop, hello. Young lady, hello.
Hi.
Well, but my dear boy, Peters, is it? It's Stevens, sir. Stevens, it's almost the same thing. Would you happen to have seen a young man by the name of, what did you say it was?
No, Nimilin.
Nimilin.
A lot of E though. You were eyes. I guess you were.
I wasn't far, wasn't I?
No.
Stevens, come on. Stevens goes, yes, we have received a young man by that name, I believe, a few days ago.
How was he? I haven't seen him in ages.
He seemed perfectly fine.
Good for him.
Yes, I think he came to us about some temple opening or something.
Ooh. It would make sense.
I think he's still there.
Really?
Yes. Last we checked, he had some business to conclude over there. So.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's still there. He was with a young woman, I think.
Wait! I grabbed the drink back. Wait, give me that. Wait, really?
There you go, young lady. That's how the drunkard starts.
Yeah, it is. But wait. Oh, tell me more. A young woman. Like, oh, okay. He didn't tell me. Oh, bitch. Okay. I need to calm down. Benevolence, calm down. Okay. How was she like?
I don't. But she was. She seemed to be accompanying him
Okay.
as a I don't
Was she
know.
like wearing armor? Was she maybe it was someone from the temple that came along with him? Maybe I'm just getting ahead of myself right now.
I think she was wearing some sort of
Were,
armor.
were they like holding hands and having like enamored looks for one another, or were they just like standing 6 feet away from each other and just not talk at all?
I don't remember to be entirely fair.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
just
have
don't-
to ask myself.
I mean, he was talking to me about opening up a temple in Temple Church, and she was behind it. But she seemed to be, his entourage. I suppose you could say.
Can I remember anyone maybe that would fit this description? A woman that would be with either of the boys, but more specifically with Nim, I guess.
I guess, yeah, you would. There's a couple you can think of. There was one who was usually around Solera, who was kind of his second in command. And from time to time she would be around, like when you had a drink, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she was she still is, I guess, a Shalakai who had been lended basically by the High Priestess of the Raven Queen.
The fucking hottie, sorry.
She is.
I got a flashback from previous session when you showed us the art and I fell in love.
Previous campaign, not previous session.
I said session, sorry.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
Yep. There's her, and there was a young woman who was around Neem from time to time, but I mean around the two boys really, not just them. But you can't really remember her name.
Yeah, of course.
Can't really remember her name. It's just was someone, she was at the temple. She was at the temple, and she seemed to Nim and her seemed to be at the very least kind of friendly. But that's all you remember. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then there were, many more, but you can't just remember all of them.
I'll take matters in my own hands, and I will just ask Solera, because he'll know. And that's kind of what I do. I just ask Solera. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing this information that I actually didn't really want, but hey! We'll have things to work on, and you is consent. And me, Taquadness, I'm gonna go now.
Holden Alameda, as a new tankard of ale, you don't know where it comes from, but he has it in his hand, and he goes,
Cool.
God, my dear young lady.
Yay!
And he downs his own cup. By the way, could you make me a quick Arcana check, please?
I just want to know that at least 50% of Benevolence interactions end up with she awkwardly leaving like, so I'm just gonna go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our trademarks. It's an 8.
8.
I don't think I've rolled above 10 today.
No, not yet, but it's don't worry. When he drinks his cup, his tankard of ale, you can see the medallion on he has a big golden chain around his neck with medallions with the tankard, which is the the sign of the drunk god, or the drunkard as he's known. When he drinks his thing, you can see that one of the medallions seems to shine.
Cool.
You don't know if it's a reflection of the light or know if
Benevolence
it's
has
just
seen my shine,
medallion.
so maybe she sees it's something similar to the one I have, because I showed that to her. But she rolled
I
an
would
8.
not.
She rolled an 8.
I
so
would
whatever.
not. Yeah, and I frankly would not. I don't really care about what you steal because you steal so many
You
things all the
didn't!
time.
They gave it to me!
I know,
No,
but
so-
to me it's the same. I wasn't even here when they gave it to you, and I
No.
was also very mad at you. Was I at this point?
No, I
No,
think...
not yet.
Not yet.
yeah.
Not yet.
But you do see that one of the medallions seems to shine a bit brightly.
Cool.
And yeah, that's what you see.
Amazing. Okay, I'll go now because that's weird.
As you go, you wheel past not far from the ladies von Himmet. You can hear a bit of their conversation, and clearly the human Digoria is trying to calm down Esteem, the tiefling, who seems to basically be in the middle of a panic attack.
Oh, poor thing.
But Digoria is trying to reassure her and calm her down. And yeah, you just go, still keeping, I'm guessing, an eye on
Yep.
Magus, etc.
Of course.
Okay. They
Always.
don't seem to be doing too much. They are looking around, a bit concerned, a bit, they seem to be. Actually, make me an insight check, please.
I was actually about to ask you, can I insight on their fucking behavior? Because I don't really trust them.
Make me an insight check, please.
Oh my god. Oh, I
Is it
thought it
a
was
20?
17. No, it's a 1.
Oh god.
My god, Benevolence, you didn't
wow.
even fucking drink anything.
Yet.
Benevolence, not Laura.
Yeah. Nah, they're fine. They're good. They're peachy.
Yeah.
More than fine.
They seem.
I'm just gonna leave this thing and think this is pointless.
They
Oh god.
they are just they're looking around.
Mhm.
They're looking around. They seem kind of concerned. They seem maybe slightly calmer than the rest. Maybe because they're used to tense situations. But yeah, that's what you see.
Okay.
That's what you see. Dandelion, because it's been a while. As you're watching inside the window on the second floor.
Did the thing work? Could I do the hole in the window without dancing? Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, it worked. You look inside, and you just see that what you see. So basically, what do you see from the window? You see a big central area with pillars, and behind the pillars, you can see it looks like a waiting room, like you've got benches where you can just sit, a few flowers there. And it just looks like a grand entrance to this sort of small apartment that Narcilia has in the castle. A bit down the corridor, you can see that there's a sort of a central coffee table with armchairs around, big candelabra on the roof, giving light in this space here. You see that what you can see of the other rooms here, the doors seem to be closed, and well, you can't really know what's inside, obviously. But
What about the drows doing?
the four drows are just moving into the space, and they seem to be looking or listening just for any sign of something. They seem to be looking for something or someone. And you can see that the two guys, so not the one that's in full metal armor, but the two guys that have leather armor are going
The two rogues.
the
That's what they
first.
are. The two
No,
rogues.
exactly. They are going towards the first two rooms, one on the right, one on the left, while the warrior seems to just be staying kind of just in the middle here, ready to intercept if someone was to come out of the
And
room.
what's the woman in the dress, which I assume
She's
is a
behind.
princess or whatever?
She's
doing?
behind the warrior, like a good 5-6 feet behind, just waiting to see what happens. But the two leather armored drows are basically going towards the doors of the first 2 rooms.
Okay, so one's on my right, one's on my left, and kind of like.
You are watching this at an angle, so basically.
Am I more to the right or more to the left?
Well, they are the 2 that are trying the doors are kind of to your right. The priestess is almost in front of you, like directly almost in front of you. The warrior is slightly to your right at a sort of a diagonal, angle.
Okay. How many doors are there for them to look? Like they're looking
In
for
total?
doors. Yeah.
You're not sure because there's one space that you can't really see.
Yeah, but how many can I see?
You can see 3,
3.
but there might be maybe 1 more, 2 more. You don't know. You can actually see that, like the scouts, they try to open the doors. It seems to be locked, and they start
Trying
picking the lock.
Picking the lock. Yeah.
That's when, in your mind, you hear, "Please, they're at the door."
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to figure out where she was. I guess there it is. This has been resolved for me. So, I pick up one of the ball bearings that I have. I have like a bazillion of them, and and to the hole that I did on the window, I try and throw it in a way that hits some other door that I can see, the furthest away door that I can see from the one where they are, and do some noise like someone's.
Ooh,
just
that would be an amazing throw.
Well, maybe I'm that amazing.
I want to say almost impossible.
Oh, okay. So, okay.
You know what? I'll let you try. I'm going to tell you what. You can try basically a dexterity attack with your ball bearing. The DC is going to be high, and I mean high, like 20-25. We're talking that kind of DC.
And I'm not doing it anyways, because I don't think I'm going to. Nope. There's an 11. So I guess I try and I miss. But
Well, you hear the ball bearing, so you throw the ball bearing, and you hear it just like on the marble floor, just. It does distract people. Obviously, the warrior and the priestess look around immediately towards the ball bearing, which is also towards where you are. The 2 scouts just like looked a bit and then resumed picking the lock. The warrior is starting to come towards where the ball bearing was, where you think the ball bearing was, which is not very far from the window.
do I see that the princess has a weapon or something, or can I like? I'm calling it the princess or not the fuck she is. If the woman has if the woman has a weapon or whatever.
The woman. She has a staff. And you think she has kind of a mace strapped to her belt. Mainly, she seems to have a big staff.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Time to go chaotic. I jump inside the room. I break the window. Fuck that thing I did before. I break the window and jump inside the room.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to roll for initiative.
Well, wait, I'm not. I'm actually going to talk to them. But I guess that's a fight.
It's a bit late now. It's a bit late for that now. And he's towards here. Jeez.
And where am I?
Well, since you just jumped, you would be around here. Actually, no, sorry. You would be around here. Be around there.
So they are. There's 2 doors on the left, right?
So those 2 are on the doors here, trying to unlock them.
And they came to the right side. That's like the entrance.
That's the door.
Yeah.
That's the entrance. Okay.
Okay.
And Narcilia could be in any of those two rooms. But I am going to ask you to roll for initiative.
She's in one of the rooms. I don't know which one. Okay.
Yes.
Initiative. Where is my thing that I add to this? There it is. 18.
Let me just roll for them, just to be. And you said
18.
18? Okay. Before we do that, I'm going back to Zylrona real quick.
Mhm.
Zylrona. So you're just going. Oops, sorry. Zylrona, so you're just going with Dariel towards the basement, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, he has to stop at the barracks, which is outside of the castle to the side. And you see him basically like just removing his party clothes, taking his armor from what seems to be like a big chest in front of a bed, and he starts putting his armor on, takes his longsword, takes a shield with him that he puts on his back, and he says, well, come on, we don't have much time. And you start running towards the basement. When you arrive in the basement, that's where I want to go. You see these people here, and I'm going to put you down. So,
Are we gonna have like 2 fights at the same time?
maybe.
Ah, that's so cool!
Holy shit.
That's so cool!
Not for me. When you arrive in the when you arrive in the basement, you basically it's not that hard to find where the guys are, because well, first there's a trail of blood and corpses in the corridor. You can
I'm
see
very
that,
unimpressed.
well, you can see that some of the guards that were there seem to have been attacked by something. They seem to have been attacked from behind by something or someone. And it leads towards the treasure room. That's what Dariel tells you. When you arrive in the treasure room, so it's this big sort of rectangular room with a weird sort of round alcove at the back. Obviously, you know, pillars everywhere. Behind the pillars, you can see ballistas. You can see a lot of little tables with chests on them, weapon racks, statues, and at the very back you see a small desk that seems to have been added quite recently, with a small armchair and some writing material. And at the very, very back, you see your old friend, the demi-plane, who
No!
seems to be surrounded by some sort of force field.
Oh no.
But in the room itself, you see 4 Duergar. 2 of them are wearing the outfit and the mask that the dwarves that were with Magus are wearing as well. The other 2 are not wearing any mask. They're just wearing an armor, like classic leather armor. And you can see that their eyes are sunken. One of them is missing an eye. The other is missing a hand. They seem in a very weird physical state, to the point that you feel like those people are half undead, basically. And when you enter the treasure room and, you know, spill in, you can see that the 2 here, the front, are trying to get towards the treasure room. Those 2 at the back actually turn around and come towards you, ready to intercept you. And I'm going to ask you to roll for initiative.
So cool!
I knew it. I knew it. I told Roxanne. I told him. But no. Don't listen to the new guards. No, it's
You're
you
just
don't need
Roshan, not Roxanne.
you're just a new
Roshane.
guy. Roxanne. It's
Roxanne.
it's the name now.
Whatever his name is, but
Yeah.
he was wrong. That's the main point.
was
you
wrong.
were right.
Zylrona's going
I
to get out of
told
this
him-
fight, go to Selby like, Roxanne! Or whatever his name is. I told him!
I'm devoting you.
Ariel, yay. Coming in
Uh,
clutch.
Yeah,
Shit.
with a 20, 30, Jesus. No. I don't see it actually. Oh, 3. Oh.
No.
Oh, you rolled for him.
Yeah, I rolled for it. Not bad. Zylrona, what did you get?
17.
Ooh, nice!
Ooh, good.
And then while all of this is happening, Benevolence is like, oh yeah, my friend. Have you seen my friends? Yeah.
Let me make sure of two things. First, that I still have this. Okay, everything is fine.
If anything goes according to my plan, my fight won't last very long. So that's
when you say things like this. I'll start with the Dandelion, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, here I am, everyone.
To our imminent death.
So Dandelion.
When I
Here's
break
what's
through the
going
window,
to
I
happen.
say, wait, this is not my room.
Yeah. And the guy goes. Whoop, no. 5, 10. Yeah.
Isn't that the girl? I thought that was the girl.
Nope, that's a guy.
Okay.
The girl is here.
Oh, underneath the chandelier. If I get what I want, that's a bad place to be, girl. That's going to be bad for you. That you're there.
Well, we'll see. So this guy is going to try immediately to attack you.
What did I do? Is that not, why do I keep getting attacked in
Doesn't
this
care
game
about
without
that.
doing anything?
Remind me of your AC, please.
A million. It's 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first attack is a hit. And the second attack isn't.
Sorry.
You take 10 points of damage as he gets his short sword out and basically just like runs towards you and slashes you. And he tries to come back for a second attack, but you manage to get out of the way. But the first one, you got a big slash across your torso as he slashes you for 10 points of damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
17.
17? Yeah, you're good. You're good. I forgot to do that, sorry. And it is your turn, Denzel.
So, the chandelier has fire, right?
Yeah, it has candles with fire on it.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the oil flask I have and show it on the chandelier to make the whole room be on fire.
Okay. So you want to throw the oil flask at the chandelier, right?
To make it like just to spread the thing, touch the fire, and then spread all everywhere where the oil goes.
Okay. Make me a dexterity attack then. So D20 plus your
Plus
dexterity.
dex,
You
plus
do not
dex.
get to get. You do not get to add your proficiency bonus.
Oh no, because I don't have proficiency in throwing all flasks.
Yeah,
19.
pretty much. 19.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a stationary object, so it's fine. You throw your oil flask, and it breaks against the chandelier right there, and the oil just gets spilled everywhere, starts dripping down, and as it does, it actually catches fire on the candles, and fire starts raining in this area. I am going to put a thing to say there's a problem here. There we go. And that's the fire you just did. The young woman under it is going to try and evade that. So that would be a dexterity saving throw. Doesn't get too bad. Anything to... Okay, she manages to actually get out of that unscathed. I am going to make you roll like 1d6 fire damage as she tries to like get out of the way. She doesn't take full damage, but
5.
5?
Mm-hmm. You said the 1d6, right?
Yeah, 1d6.
5.
It's half damage. 5. She takes 5 points of damage. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, here's, I'm going to ask something. I can move, right? Of course.
Yeah, you have
I
movement
have
and you have a bonus
that
action.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Does this need to have a specific order?
No,
Or can I just do in any order that I want?
any order that you want. Just if you move right now, you are going to take an opportunity attack. Because you are within melee range of that guy.
Yeah, but I can stay here. So, I have 2 outlasts, so I'm going to show the second one, where they are. And then I'm going to fucking run through the window and go to... I already saw where they were, because she showed me, but I don't know that as Dandelion, so I'm going to go to that room.
You want to use your bonus action to throw...
Another outlast. Yes, just fucking make it all on
Towards
fire.
here?
Yeah, that area where they are, yeah.
Okay.
Just a spread of them there.
You're just throwing it on the floor, basically.
Yes, because
Not
if I
trying to
show
aim
it...
at anything.
If I show it one of them, I have to roll something, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just showing it in a way that
Yeah,
it spreads
that's-
as it touches the other one.
No problem. You throw your flask on the floor, basically between them. And you see Dion starting to spread here. You can see that behind, so in this space here, fire, like basically oil that is on fire starts dripping down, basically lighting the oil that's down on fire, and the 2 oil spills will at some point combine and probably be on fire. I am going to put a little thing right here to say that there's another danger right there.
And now I want to fuck off through the window.
You're going to take an opportunity
Yeah.
attack as you do that. That's not going to hit. That one will hit. Just need to find. That's so. As you try to go after throwing the oil, you can see the warrior looking behind him as you throw the oil, seeing the oil starting to spread. And
I'm sorry.
turns back
Isn't
towards you.
the opportunity attack just one attack?
It is, yeah.
You roll twice.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, good. Well done. So as he actually turns back and tries to slash you as you go, this moment where it was a bit, just looking at what you were doing, is enough for you to actually evade the attack, and it just misses you completely as you go towards window. And I'm guessing
I'm going to move towards the window on the other room of that guy that's trying to open that. But I don't know how you want to do
Here?
this. Yeah, usually I can move 60 feet, right? Or is it 30? It's 30, right? And I can also
30.
Climb 30, so I guess that counts as
Yeah.
climbing, so it's the same thing.
yeah. You used about 10 feet to get there, basically.
And then 20 feet, I guess,
and you
to
would
the-
do
to the-
one, then down to 2. Oops, sorry. It'd be around there. 5, 10.
Yeah, I think it's around there,
20.
yeah.
Basically around there. Okay. We go back to Zylrona and Dariel.
Okay.
And I'm going to begin the combat. This guy here. rushes towards Dariel immediately, and we'll try to attack him. Ooh, poor Dariel. Yeah, the second one doesn't hit, but the first one is a natural 20.
Holy shit. I
I
guess I'll have to tell the princess that he died. Bravely fighting.
Oh. Okay. He takes 12 points of damage.
Ariel's gonna die. Oh well.
Maybe. As basically the little like Duergar comes up to him, tries a first attack that Dariel parries with his longsword, but you don't know, like there's an element of like almost supernatural speed to the Duergar, and he comes back with a second short sword attack, which manages to pierce through a gap in the armor that Dariel is wearing, and you can see that he did a lot of damage on Dariel, probably like towards his thigh area. Rip. The second one is going to attack you, and he is going to. The first thing he does is he actually gets bigger. Like,
What?
Yeah, he does something like some signs in the air. Not sure exactly, and he just gets large, basically. He's now bigger than you are and bigger than Dariel right at this moment. But that's his turn. And we go to Dariel, who isn't going to take the attack sitting down. And so he's going to add... yeah. Look at ya. That's barely enough to... This. That's a big hit. I can't count. Oops. He takes the first attack with his longsword, and you can see that he catches the Duergar. He basically slashes him across the torso, and he comes back for a second attack, which is also a hit. And that's noise. He comes back for a second attack, and this time you can see that his weapon is a longsword that he's using two-handed. He basically just embeds it on the side of the Duergar, and you can see that the weapon is almost like probably stuck between two ribs, and he has cut a significant portion of the poor dwarf that's in front of him. And it's going to be your turn, Zylrona.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a sword burst.
Okay. Remind me what that does.
It creates a circle of spectral blades around me. All creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
So dexterity saving throw for the two
Yes.
guys here. Cool. Let me do a dexterity saving throw for them. Do they have a saving throw in dexterity? I don't think they do. Which is good for you. What's your spell save DC?
11.
11.
Yeah.
First one succeeds. Second one succeeds. Do they take damage, like half damage on success?
No.
No. So you concentrate, focus the energy for the spell, and you release it. But you see the dwarf in front of you basically like gets out of the way, and the other one, who is completely dazed and still has Darian's sword embedded in his side, you see that he manages to tank it, and sadly they both succeed.
Okay.
You still
I'm
have
gonna
movement and bonus
use-
action.
Yeah. Bonus action. Gonna hit them. Then.
You can't do that as a bonus action.
Well, sorry. I'm gonna use action surge.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Now I understand.
Yeah. Sorry.
Excellent. No, it's fine, don't worry. Okay, so you use action surge. Make your attack against... which one do you want to attack?
The one that attacked Daryl.
So the one that's in front of Dario right now.
Yeah,
This one.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go for it. Make your attack.
Oh, it's. Wait. What? Shit. It's. D20 plus hit, right?
Plus yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
For you. Plus 6.
24.
24? Yeah, that's enough. Make your damage, please.
Good.
You are attacked with the claymore?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 4.
12.
12. How does he die?
Can I cut his head?
Oh yeah, you can. Please describe it. Go for it. What do you do to this poor man?
Oh, well. Fuck. I swing my sword and just behead him.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. You swing your sword in a big arc. You actually see Darian like ducking so that you can really get the arc going, and you just decapitate the poor dwarf, and you see the air just like spinning in the air and landing around here behind his little friend around there. Do you want to move, Zylrona? You might take an opportunity attack if you just so you know.
No, it's
Nope.
it's fine.
Staying put?
I'm there.
Let me go back to Dandelion real quick. So there is fire. This guy manages to unlock the door and open it. And he will go 5 feet inside, and he comes back, and so it's 10, 15. No, sorry. 30. He's going towards the other door. This guy also manages to open the door and enters in and rushes here.
Can you just put the image a bit lower? Because like I see that Narcilius that is not appearing. Okay, it's appearing now. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Very good. So this guy rushes in, and he will try to attack Narcilia. That is not enough. He misses on the first one. Oof, he hits on the second one though. And she takes She takes 7 points of damage. You just hear like a small scream from Narcilia.
Don't be a bitch.
From outside. From outside. Trick. There's fire everywhere, so she needs to do a dexterity saving throw. Okay, could you roll 3d6 for me?
Okay. Ten.
10?
Mhm.
She doesn't manage to escape the fire, but she uses her movement to get away from there, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Narcilia. You can kind of see that through.
I don't think I can.
windows.
I'm not close enough, I think.
Aren't you? Oh no, you moved. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So you don't see what's happening.
I'm outside, but I'm not still in I'm not even in that facility of that room.
Just so you know, it's really cool.
Cool.
That's all you need to know.
I can feel that something cool
You
is
can
happening.
feel it's pretty cool. But what you do here is target miss. What? But that's still okay. It's not great. It's not great. Shit. Oh, no. You don't see it, but you hear it. You hear some arcane words being almost yelled. And right after that, you hear a shriek from the drow woman. Not that you recognize her voice, but that's clearly a feminine voice, and you don't think it's Narcilia. But that's all. That's all you hear. This guy has to make a dexterity saving throw. That's also a fail. Could you make me 3d6 fire damage, please?
12.
12?
Yep.
Pwa. Okay. Well. That's a lot of damage. But he gets out of it. This side, 5, 10, 15, 30. And he'll start making his way towards that. Dandelion. So, you are...
I'm outside. I'm on the window. Yeah.
Right there. Let me just put that back here. You have movement, action, bonus action as always. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and get inside the room.
5, 10, 15. There's a use to get in. I'm gonna call it 20 feet. The door is open still. You can see that the drow woman basically just beelined towards this door. You can't see Narcilia from where you are. Not yet. And you can't see the drow in leather armor that was there. Your guess being...
As my action, I want to shot my crossbow to that woman in there. And as my extra action, I want to drink my health potion that I have.
Okay, yeah. Make your crossbow attack on the woman, please. You can get a bit closer if you want, because right now it would be at disadvantage. Thinking, because there's cover, so you would need to move a bit more.
Sorry, I dismuted myself. I don't know why this muted me. No, I said I'm not moving in because I don't want to get close to anyone. I'm just doing it with disadvantage, and it's fine.
Okay.
I add the dexterity and proficiency to the roll, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's your crossbow.
Okay. So it's 18.
18 to hit.
Yes.
I'm going to check, but I think that's a hit. Yes, that's a hit. Make your damage, which should be 1d8 plus your dexterity modifier.
Plus 1d8 plus dexterity. Yeah. So it's 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I drink my health potion. What do I have to roll to see how much HP I can?
It's 2d4 plus. Is it plus 1?
I have no idea. Maybe.
I always have. Is it healing? And I never know. 2d4 plus 2, sorry.
Plus 2?
Yeah.
8.
8 points. Regain.
Again, 8.
8 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. No, Velvett attack.
Just-
Forgot about that. Forget that I can do that.
Sorry. Let me add a here. She would be with you. And she acts on your turn, so I'm not going to add her to her. She doesn't have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, no, she does. Okay, make an attack for her.
15.
15, that's a hit.
Good. Now it's 1d4, right?
It's 1d4, yeah.
And I add nothing to it. I don't remember if I
I
added.
don't think so, no.
Okay, 3.
3. She's pretty good. Velvet's just like flies in through the door and jumps on the woman's face and starts just scratching. From your position, you can see that your crossbow bolt plus the fire. She's not in a good way. She's not happy about that. He is going to come back. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to try and attack as well. That's a hit on the first attack. And it's you just see him rush in for a brief moment, short sword at the ready, and you just see him get inside the room, and then you just hear again Narcelia screaming because it's not exactly going very well for her. And in the meantime, let's go back here. This guy. 5. Sorry, no, that's not what I meant to do. I was saying 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think they're limited to 20.
Fuck.
Look. Same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Rip. I've got this guy here who's going to try and attack you, Zylrona. What's your armor class?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Rip. 16, so if I'm not mistaken, that's a hit. And you will take. So he gets his short sword out. Now is like twice as big as you are, and you can see him taking the short sword, like almost with two hands. Like two hands on the handle to really put some weight into the into the hit, and you. I just rolled a 1 and a 1 on my 2d6. So you take an amazing 5 points of damage.
Oh,
But that was just the first one.
fuck.
I imagine Zylrona getting hit by that and just looking at him like,
Dude.
what is this?
And you said your armor class was 16, right?
Yeah.
So the second attack doesn't hit. But the first one does for 5 points of damage with that amazing hit that you just did. Dariel is going to use. You see him using a spell.
What are they doing, Daryl? Why are they at the table? What's there?
I don't know, Zylrona. Clearly they want the demi-plane, I think. You know, that's.
Someone said there was something guarding this as well. Everyone's dead
the
though.
the guards on the floor.
Yeah, there was something special inside here. Yeah, I see. So useful.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm just look. I'm like you.
Only taller and buffer.
Yeah.
And can cast message.
Oh, he succeeds. Okay. Yeah, no, he succeeds on his. Nope. Okay. So he tries to use a spell on the dwarf, and you can see, you hear bells ringing all around you, and the sound starts going towards the dwarf and encircling him, and the bell rings very loudly, but you see the dwarf really taking it in, and it doesn't seem to have much effect on him. And it's your turn.
Well, just gonna swing my claymore again.
Yeah, no problem. T20 plus 6. It's not plus 6. Wait.
It is.
It is plus 6.
18.
18. That's a hit.
Okay.
Make your damage, please.
Oh. Wait. I can roll the die, but can I roll one or can I roll two of them?
You can roll 2 of them, yeah.
Really?
It's 2d6 plus 4.
No, yeah.
No, yeah, you can.
Well, that is better. 11.
11 points? Yeah. You come at him. Big claymore hit. And you manage to get him. But he kind of blocks it a bit. But you did. Your blade made some flesh there.
I went for the knees.
Blood. You went for the knees. Yeah.
Always go for the knees.
Always go for the knees. You do see like a bit of blood pouring out of this very enlarged dwarf as you connect with his knee. You still have bonus action and movement.
Okay, I'm going to jump over him. Will I
Using
get
rabbits,
hit? Yeah.
No, it avoids opportunity.
It avoids,
attacks,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
does, yeah.
And then try to get closer to the other ones.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So that would be here. You use 10 feet to jump,
Yes.
so you still have 20 feet remaining. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. You'd be here.
You can barely see the squares.
I can arrange that.
Not that you can barely
No,
see
no,
the
it's
squares. They
fine.
are not organized with the thing you see on the background.
Also that,
Yeah.
but
It doesn't help, but you know.
the floor is also very hard with the squares. Okay. Anyways,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Don't worry, it's fine.
that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's your turn. Benevolence.
Get the benevolence in the party, like, woo! Drink
To
party!
be absolutely honest with you, just go back to the fight. I have nothing to do right now.
No, but I like to picture us cutting to benevolence and just drinking, like, woo! Drink.
Benevolence. The party has kind of resumed. Like people have calmed down a bit because no rumbling has been heard since the last two. Darian isn't there, so I should remove it. No rumbling has been heard. The things seem fine, and Holden Alameda has basically been around with like drinks and saying, "Yeah, don't worry, it's fine, we're good." Actually, Eddie has come towards you to talk to you.
Great.
And he goes, "Well, good evening. I couldn't help but notice that you had a lyre.
Ah, yeah.
Are you musically inclined?"
I learned when I was young. My father is a talented musician. He tried to teach
Is he now?
his daughters how to play.
What's his name? I know all the musicians. I've slept with most of them.
Dan.
Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Dan how?
Von Hemet.
Could you make me an insight check?
I sure can, but you already know what's gonna happen.
Natural 20?
Actually, it's really high.
See?
80. No, 19.
19? Okay. Get ready for a whisper.
Oh. Nice.
It's going to be a short one. There we go.
Weep weep. Said Discord.
Whip whip said Discord.
Yeah. Okay.
He says, "Well, I don't think I have the pleasure of knowing your father, but, I certainly can see why he would teach you music. I can see it in your eyes. You have the gift, talent."
I blink several times.
That's what I'm saying. You're even blinking rhythmically. Actually, he takes your hand.
Okay.
Oh my god, benevolence faints immediately.
Benevolence is just not there right now.
He takes your hand and very seriously says, "So how are the Von Himmet these days? I've heard a lot of stories."
But the one from Lakeshore?
"Sure. I was thinking of the other ones. The ones like you."
Hey, this is very okay. I am not drunk enough for this.
"Oh, I can arrange that." And he actually produces a flask from his coat.
Thank you. I will gladly drink this.
It's
And I
not
will
good.
drink it. I
It's-
don't care.
It's potent. Let me.
God. Okay. Actually, maybe it was a bad idea. How do you
that you want.
Okay, 2 questions. Get ready, because they're kind of similar. So, 1,
Oh.
how do you know my father? 2, how do you know Mercian?
Well, as I've told you, I know a lot of musicians. Almost all of them.
That's a lot of musicians. I mean, almost, because you didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now, please.
I did say it almost. Well, as for your second question, I am an artist, and I always look for new sounds, and those ones I quite enjoyed. I thought they were melodious in their own right, so I used them.
They
But,
sure are melodious, but
well, maybe you and I should have a more private conversation then. Could teach you a thing or two. About
About
music,
what?
of course, my dear. And he blinks
Oh.
at you.
okay,
Like, suggestively blinks at you.
blink or wink?
Sorry, wink. My bad.
Because I
Word.
imagine just like kind of that what the cats
my
do, and they
God.
just kind of blink.
Blinking.
And
No,
that's weird.
I meant wink.
Okay,
And
no,
you know I
no,
meant
it's
wink.
kind of now it's blinking.
No, it's
Honest?
winking.
Do you have something in your eyes? It's weird. What you? Okay.
Oh no, you're
Uh,
beauty.
okay. Aha. Okay.
You seem flustered.
Because I
hope it's not my fault, but I do want it to be my fault.
I look. I'm here for a reason, and I cannot.
Oh, the big oath that you were talking to. Oh. What
big
is
what?
it? Because it's the big oath, the big dude. I mean, good taste, but come on.
What big dude? I know a lot of big dudes.
Guard one.
Oh, Dario! Oh yeah. Oh, he's
Hmm.
charming, isn't he?
No, he is, but you can do better.
I'm not. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, I'm trying to set him up with someone.
Well, good for me then.
Why? Because you want him? I can arrange that too, but I'm not sure you need me.
Benevolence, you're not helping me. But it's fine. I've worked under tougher conditions than this.
Anyway,
private chat?
I'm a really big fan of yours, actually. A friend of mine introduced to you. Never had the chance really to see you in concert. I'm really happy that I got to do that tonight. But as I was saying, I'm here for something, and I cannot really.
What you really need to do is, of course, continue to be a fan of mine, because why not? I am exceptional. And not just at music.
Okay.
And what you should really do is come see me in a real concert. This was, more sort of a impromptu show. Not the real thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing already. So.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. The private chat I was thinking about was more to do with why you're here and where you come from. And he kind of whispers that in your ear as he, leans forward. Still holding your hand, by the way.
Okay.
And just whispers into your ear.
When he leans back, I will grab his neck and lean forward and say, well, you already know where I come from, since you speak my language. No?
Yes. That's what I'm saying. We need to have a talk.
Okay. It's just not right now. Maybe, I have a room here if you want. I did not intend to sleep here because the dwarf guy kind of creeped me out, but...
Oh, that's fine. Usually.
That
was the fastest way I ever got a key from someone's room. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not giving you my key. We can just have a chat. But how long are you staying in Belgate? Maybe I can catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow's fine.
As long as you are.
Oh, to be fair, I've been rolling with the crew, but we don't really know what we're.
Hey, don't worry. I don't mind, spectators, or even if they want to participate, it's fine.
to our chat, I would rather not. They don't know anything. A friend of mine told me not to say anything about Mercia, so...
Well, you could probably go around and say that name as loud as you want. No one cares, no one knows.
This is why I don't want people to think I'm crazy. They already assume so. Usually when I start talking...
A little crazy.
Sorry?
There's nothing wrong with a little crazy.
I could think of a few things. Really?
You've really never been to one of my concerts, have you?
Nah, never had a chance. We tried with my friend, but you were never really around where we were. I mean, which is understandable because it's, well, it is
That's
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But where? Oh God, I sound like such a fangirl. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong with my intentions. But where can I find you? Where would you be staying? Oh, unless we talk after the reception. Like, you tell me after the reception, another day, whichever. Well, I'm kind of free.
He puts his other hand on top of yours.
Jesus, that's a lot of touching.
Oh, yeah, I mean it's Eddie the Glorious. What did you expect? Thank you. You can feel that there is something inside his hand that's pressing against yours. It's metallic. It's in the shape of maybe a key. It could be a key, but you're not sure because you haven't seen it yet. And he says, "Well, just come whenever. I'll be staying at the castle for a bit."
Okay, cool.
And he basically, quite, in a dexterous way, he manages to put the key actually inside the palm of your hand and closes your hand around it and says, "Well, toodaloo," and kisses your cheek before he goes away.
Okay. Woo, someone's touchy. Thank you. Thank you. I kind of say as he goes away.
He just, with his back still turned to you, he just waves. And you just hear a "so precious" from him as he goes away.
Okay. I put the key between my boobs.
Understandable.
That's
the best. That's the best. Best place.
I don't know. I don't have large enough boobs to know if I can store anything with it, but I assume so.
Anything else you want to do?
No. Oh, just are the dwarven crew still around?
Still around. They don't seem to be doing too much. You can see that they're not mingling all that much, even though festivities have kind of resumed. You see a few people trying to talk to them through, from the guests are still there, but they seem maybe a bit distant. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Rip. Dandelion. Where were we? Yes. This guy was about to attack poor Narcilia. That's a hit. Is she gonna die? Not from that one, anyway. Again, you just hear it. You don't really have vision inside, but you hear the clear sound of people fighting. And Narcilia doing her best to defend herself, but it doesn't seem to be going too well for her at the moment from the sounds that you can hear inside. The priestess is immediately going to... you see her raising her staff. You see her raising her staff, pronouncing a few words, and she touches her chest, and you see that you see energy surrounding her, but You've seen clerics before,
Fucking bitches.
and usually when a cleric uses magic, you know, it's supposed to represent like an aspect of their deity. And it's a lot of, you know, light and radiance, that kind of thing. It's not. It's really not that right now. It's actually shadows that you see surrounding her. You're not sure what that's about, but the shadows that surround her, some of it seem to spill out of her, and it's almost like they look like tendrils of shadow that form almost like spider legs around her. But the shadow seems to enter her, and suddenly she seems slightly better as she regains some hit points. She regains actually quite a lot. Took. Okay. That's her turn. Now Celia. Cilia is going to try and use a spell as well. Oh, you've got a massive bonus on that. And that's a 1, so nope. You don't see it. You just hear Narcilia going, fuck! As you see a bolt of fire just impacting the corner of the door here, and just like some sparks get inside the room where you are, and you think she probably missed the person she was trying to get. This guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to stop there. Dandelion. If you're talking, you mute.
No, I'm not talking. I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Just in case.
No, I was just thinking. I don't fucking know. I guess Narcil is going to die, and that's how it is. Let me count the squares.
20 feet brings you here, melee range with him.
What does the dash bonus does? The dash
It
bonus.
allows you to move twice your speed, so 60 feet in total. Doesn't make you immune to opportunity attacks, however.
Yeah.
And he has his opportunity attack back.
Mm-hmm. Which I guess you have every round.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You can try and go around him if you're dashing. Go 5, 10.
Yeah, that's how I was counting.
15, 20, 25.
But dashing doubles my thing?
Yeah.
So instead of...
Dashing, basically, when you dash, you use your action to move, and you can move twice your normal speed, which is 30 feet. And the good thing about being a rogue is that you can do that as a bonus action, because normally you can't.
Okay, this is a weird question, but
No, go for
If I
it.
use feline agility and the dash bonus, how much can I fucking move? If I'm
Yes, it's 120 feet. Because feline agility doubles it again,
doubles it,
right?
yeah.
When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. So if you use the dash action plus that,
And if I use the dash action, can I
Holy
just use the
shit,
dash
that
bonus
will
action?
be so much.
I guess, yeah.
Holy shit.
So you
Damn!
can use dash as a bonus action. That's the thing. I'm not sure you can double dash as an action and then a bonus action. That seems too much.
Yeah, like that would be like 240
Yeah, no, I think you can only do it
feet
as
of movement.
you either do it as an action or a bonus action, I think. Just that seems way too much. But technically, feline agility just doubles your movement for that turn, so you could go up to 120 feet if you wanted to. You don't need that much, by the way. Even if you try to go around, you don't need to dash. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you can even stop there to be within melee range.
Yeah, but if I was to go to what, I would take so many fucking opportunity attacks, right? From the two guys inside. Even if I go around
If you
this
went
guy.
directly to Narcilia?
Yeah, even if I go around this guy. Even if I have 120 feet.
So you
If I
take an
go
opportunity
around,
attack
I'll
when
still-
you leave someone's melee range. So what I mean by that is that if you go around this guy here and then leave, you're going to take an opportunity attack. If you stop here, 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 or here, you're fine. The opportunity attack works only if you leave the melee range of someone.
Yeah, but I don't want to stay there.
I understand, but I'm saying that that's what would happen. You can disengage.
What is that? Does that
It
mean I
means
gotta
that
leave
you
without
leave a melee
without-
range, but you don't take a
The opportunity attack?
Yeah, because you're disengaging from the fight.
And if I go behind him, can I sneak attack or not? Because I don't have any allies around. Do I count him as an ally? I don't know if I count as an ally.
Well, you're not sneaking, and there's Velvett. I would count Velvett as an ally.
Okay, fine. Then, yeah, I'm gonna move to him. Sneak attack with my rapier. How many movement did I use? Not counting feline agility. Let's say I'm not using feline agility.
20.
I used 20.
feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to sneak attack him.
Okay, yeah. Make your attack with your rapier.
Which do I add to this? Proficiency plus the rapier thing.
Proficiency plus your
Plus the rapier
dexterity
thing.
modifier.
18
It's plus 4, I think. There.
plus 6.
No.
Plus 6
Plus
because it's
6.
4 plus 2 the proficiency.
Yeah. How much did you say? Sorry?
18.
18. That just hits. So make your damage for the rapier and then add. I think it's 2d6 now for you.
Yeah. The rapier is
1d8.
1d8 plus that. Okay. Okay. 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. So you managed to kind of sneak behind him, with the help of Velvett, basically, kind of distracting him as you approach behind with your rapier and just manage to skewer him through the back through a gap in his armor. The problem is it's not really a kill shot because the gap in his armor was towards like more the side, towards the armpit. So you did get him and you did go through. You can see that you've drawn blood, but it's not like a massive kill shot basically. but you have done some damage. You still have a bonus action and a bit of movement left.
Yeah, I want to disengage and then.
Can you disengage as a bonus action?
I can. It says in the cunning action.
It's
I
part of
can
the-
dash,
oh,
disengage,
perfect.
alright.
Okay. If you disengage, you have to go back.
Okay. Does this count as movement?
Yes, that's 5 feet. So you're on 25 now. Technically, still have 5 feet.
No, I guess I can go one a bit further away, just for the lol.
Yeah?
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
See if
okay.
Velvett did on
On who?
let's say the guy. No, not the guy's too
Okay.
high, I guess. On the
Okay.
Who is she?
On the
fourth,
priestess,
yeah.
yeah, the lady.
15 again.
15? Yeah, that's a hit.
3.
3.
Yeah.
She's not on 2 anymore. Why didn't I update that?
I think you did, maybe just didn't register.
I think she was on 18. And you said how much?
3.
3? Okay. We're good. Okay, yeah. You retreat after having skewered the warrior, who actually turns around to see who did that, but you are kind of retreating. And Velvett immediately jumps onto the lady here, who kind of is ready for it now. So she manages to maintain Velvett sort of, outside of her eyes. She does scratch a bit, but not that much. Our friend here is going to try and attack Narcilia again. That's a miss on the first attack. That's a miss on the second attack. Okay. His friend, same thing. That's a complete miss. And I think this one is. That's a hit. Just. Okay, and she takes. Well, that's alright. That's. Again, you did see it a bit better. You do see it a bit better now that you're in the corridor. You can see that there is some weird contraption here that seems to be a lab. And some weird contraption with some light coming up of it. And you do see this guy here. Actually, the first guy you see trying to hit her with his short sword, completely missing it as Narcilia seems to have a force field around her. The second guy comes in, tries to use the attack of the first to mask his attack, but the first one rebounds on the force field around Narcilia. However, he comes for a second attack, which this time hits, but seems to kind of more rip clothing and scratch a bit more than anything. So she is kind of fine for now. Our friend here is going to try and use another spell. That's going to be a hit. Yes, it is. Which means it's not going to be good. I hope you didn't like Narcilia.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other towards Narcilia.
So you see the drow woman, the priestess. I can tell you now that she's the priestess. You see her again raising her staff, extending her hand, and she manages to. You see just it looks like just white tendrils, almost a bit thick, like ropes, just shooting from a free hand, going right between the two guys here and hitting Narcilia doing considerable amount of damage as Narcilia doubles over, seems to be clutching her stomach where she was hit. It's her turn. And she's going to try. Well, not much to be fair. Actually, no, she's going to try that. Yeah. As she's doubled over, you see her touching the ground in front of her. And the two guys here, this guy here, you see the floor caving in underneath him. And he seems to be almost like restrained by the earth just going around him and making it really hard for him to move, actually. But that's her turn, and we'll go back to Zylrona. This guy. 5, 10, yep. Guy's going to do the same thing, so you see them basically just doing the same thing, just approaching. Move that a bit. Just approaching the demiplane here. And they both raise their arms, and you see them incanting something. They're just reciting something, and you see the light around the demiplane, the sort of dome of light that's around him, starts flickering a bit. Something is happening. Don't know what. This guy, who's still kind of alive, is going to try and attack Dariel. Actually, no. It's going to run after you. He wants to stop you.
Dariel, you better make an opportunity attack.
Dariel is going to make an opportunity attack. Of course he is. But I think he's going to miss.
Fuck!
Come on, Dariel.
Just kill him!
Oh, maybe not. Wait. Is he just... No, he's not. Okay. So yeah, the guy leaves. You see Dariel swinging his sword, trying to get him. But to no avail. It doesn't work. And this big guy who's been enlarged magically comes after you and tries to attack you. But I think that won't work. Nope. First attack doesn't work. Second attack is a hit. And again, he comes in with like a big swing of his short sword. Oh, I thought that was 2-1 again. But no, that's a 1 and a 2. That's better. And you take 6 points of damage from this massive hit that this guy just did.
Okay. Okay.
Dariel, same thing. 15, 20, and 25 here. And he's going to try and attack the guy as much as he can. First one is a hit. Second one is a miss. On the first attack, he's going to go two-handed. Maximum damage. And that's almost maximum damage. Not bad, Dariel. So this guy takes 12 points of damage. So you see Dariel like running after him, all tanky as he is in his big armor, swinging his sword two-handed to really try and get the guy. He actually manages to again like embed his sword in his side quite firmly and quite deeply, actually. And he tries to come back for the second attack, but the dwarf moves out of the way as the sword comes down. And it is your turn, Zylrona.
Okay. Well, let's end this guy. I'm gonna hit it with my claymore again.
Claymore? Yeah.
Yeah.
D20 plus 6.
Yeah. Dirty 20.
Oof. Okay, that hits. Can tell you now. So that's 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Okay, it's a 13.
13. How does he die?
Well, I swing my sword really high and then I cut him in half.
Fatality.
Yes, I like that. That's metal. Yeah, you do exactly that. You just cut him in half, and you see the two halves. You know, in anime, when you cut something, you can't cut immediately, and then there's that kind of swing, and then the two parts.
It just slides slowly.
Yes, that's
after a
exactly what
bit.
happens here.
Yeah.
Like one bit starts, just like sliding slowly, while the other part is still kind of holding up, and then the two parts just fall on each side. And you see just Ariel behind, like, the two bits, looking at you with like a proud look. Like he's quite proud of that.
You can tell Roxane that I'm Roxane that I'm very good of a guard. He was adopting my qualifications.
He's called Roshan, but okay. I think you still have movement.
Yeah,
Bonus action.
I will run closer to the other two
Yeah, okay.
and
5, 10,
ask.
15, 20, 25.
What do you
30.
think you're doing?
He's not answering. he's clearly focused on what he's doing. And just you can hear now that you're closer. Do you speak Dwarvish?
I don't think so.
Let me
No.
check just in case. No, you don't. They're speaking a language you don't know. Could be Dwarvish.
Good.
And he's just reciting something. It almost sounds like a prayer. Now that you're close to them, could you give me a perception check, please?
Okay. Oh. It's a dirty 20.
Oh, very good. Okay, so now that you're very close to them, they did look half undead when you saw them from afar. Eyes sunken, the pale skin, which is normal for Durgar, but it's got a paler and a color that's not completely natural, even for a Durgar. You can also see that they are missing. Both of them are missing their right eye. They haven't covered it with like an eye patch or anything. They just leave it like that. And one of them is missing his left hand. The other is missing a few fingers on his left hand. What you notice that is interesting is that there is a tattoo around the eye that they've lost. That they both have the same sort of tattoo or brand around that eye. And that tattoo seems to be the tattoo of a hand. On that
like in the book.
On that dirty 20, not only do you remember that that's what you saw in the book, but you also remember it's an old legend It's from a time before time was a thing, you know, that kind of legends.
Ooh.
But you've read somewhere in a book that this drawing, the hand and the eye inside the hand, was that was the symbol of a very powerful mage called Vecna. No relation. Vecna was a mage. He became. The legend says that he became a lich, which is basically an undying mage. But the legend goes further than that. He was supposed to be like. Some people say he was the first lich. Some people say he was the most powerful one. Some people say that he's still alive out there, like a lot of liches are. What you do remember on that Dirty 20 and on seeing these guys is that Vecna has a cult around it. He has become kind of a god. And that's where legends are a bit conflicted, because a lot of them don't want to believe that, because that would mean that someone like Vecna, who was truly evil for a lot of people, someone like him becoming a god is a bit, you know, concerning. But people who followed the cult of Vecna were required in the olden days to remove certain body parts, because Vecna is very famous for two things: the hand of Vecna and the eye of Vecna, two very powerful artifacts which were part of it. And people that wanted to follow the cult of Vecna had to sacrifice their hand and eye to prove their loyalty to the cult. And you think that's what you're looking at, two Vecna cultists.
Wow.
And on that note, it's this guy's turn. Again, he's going to use his turn, his action, to continue reciting his sort of prayer or magical thing that he's doing. As will this guy. He will do the same thing, use his action to continue doing what he's doing. Dandelion. This guy turns around, comes towards you. Velvett gets an opportunity attack. I'm not kidding.
Want me to roll?
She doesn't have to take it.
I mean,
Doesn't have to
she
take
probably
it.
will fail it, but
Oh, you can try. You never know.
yeah, with 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, weirdly enough, that's a miss. He's going to attack you. Your AC is how much?
15. If you're,
15?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's a hit then. I don't even need to check that. That's a hit. And he will... Okay. The first attack is a massive 5 points of damage. And the second attack is also a hit. And this time you take 10 points of damage. So a total of 15.
Okay.
So basically, he comes at you with a short sword, just runs towards you after you skewed him in the back, and just gives you like 2 big slashes. He isn't even trying to attack like precisely. He just wants to attack you. Just wants to hit you. I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Wait, I'm seeing how much I add to this. 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. You're fine. You're in the clear. Dandelion, it's your turn.
I'm thinking.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm going to disengage as a bonus action. Is there a specific place that I can go? That it can only go one direction?
Inside. You have to disengage, so that means you have to get out of the melee range. So it would be behind.
Okay.
Because if you try to go that way, you're not going to disengage.
No, yeah, then go back to the square on the right. The other one.
Right here.
Yeah. Ooh, as my action, I'm going to drink my potion of healing. The last one that I have. 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Last one.
So
D4
2d4
plus 2.
plus 2. Yeah.
Plus 2, okay. Ooh, 10.
Oh, pretty good.
And now...
The window is still opened
Yeah.
behind you, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my feel and agility to move more.
You don't need to.
I know, but I wanna move.
Technically, you still have 25.
But I wanna move more than that.
Yeah,
that's
I understand.
that's
understand.
what I'm saying.
So you would have 50 feet of movement right now. But actually, no. If you used it before you disengaged,
Sure.
I would be willing to.
Sure.
So 60 feet of movement.
I have 55 left, right? Because I already used the
Yes.
5 to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many squares is 55? It's 11.
I mean, once you're out, if you want to just like leave completely, you just climb down basically, and at some point you wouldn't be in combat anymore.
I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to use my feel and agility, go through the window and go back to the other side.
Towards here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was counting 1, 2.
15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40 around here. And you could get back here with like 45, 50.
Sure. Let's go there.
So you go towards where the fire is going to spread.
But I'm not in the fire yet, so it's fine.
Hey.
Let's see if the Velvet
It's your
the cat can attack.
Yeah.
Which is this?
I
rolled a 12.
12? No, that's not enough. That's not enough. I'll check just in case. That's not enough. Okay. This guy. That's a miss on the first attack. That's a hit on the second attack. Yes, that is a hit. And Narcilia is going to take. That second attack. Second guy is going to do the same. First attack is a hit. Second attack is a hit, I think. Yes. So that's yeah, okay. Again, now that you are out of view, you just hear like muffled sounds of fighting. You don't know what's happening. And it's this woman's turn, who is going to do the same thing she did before. and try to get her with a bolt. And she needs to make ranged spell attack, which is a hit. I don't even need to check that. And she is you see the same thing that you saw before, as in like that weird white energy coming out of her hand and just launching like weird tendrils, almost like a cobweb, and then forming into a bolt and just going and hitting something. This time, when you hear Narcilia screaming, she is clearly in a lot of pain. She's clearly in trouble. Something is not going very right in there. But it's her turn. And on her turn, she's going to do her best to hit one of them. It's actually a hit for once. Well done. Yeah, okay. You just hear some fire. That's the sound you hear from inside the room. Something that just catches on fire, and the scream of someone. That will be his turn, but let me cut quickly.
Yeah, maybe go to Zylrona now. Yeah.
So this guy, Dariel. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's clearly going for the other guy, Zylrona. But it's your turn.
Well. Can I get in between them?
Yes, of course, yeah. You mean here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oop, that's not you.
Wait.
You are not the big dude in armor.
Okay. And now I will use sword burst.
Mm-hmm. So you have to make a dexterity saving throw. Do I?
Both of them have to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And your spell save DC is 11.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one succeeds, and the second one doesn't. So for the second guy, this guy here, make your damage, please. Damage roll.
Okay.
First, which I can't remember. I think it's a.
It's 1d6 for
1d6?
damage, and it's a 4.
4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem. It takes 4 points of damage. You see him getting. So there's the the energy around you starts forming, and you make it just like explode around you. Weirdly enough, the energy of your spell hits the light around the sort of weird like light cage that's around the demiplane, and seems to be stopped by it. The guy behind you here manages to get out of the way just in time to not be hit, but he takes just the full brunt of the spell. And you see him, he seems slightly unfocused. And you see that whatever like spell or incantation he was doing, he seems to have stopped.
Yay.
For now. The other one is still going, and you can see that the dome of light is still kind of flickering, just not as rapidly as it was.
Well.
Worth
it.
No, that was good. On his turn, he's actually going to try and. Now he's going to stay where he is and actually try to take the incantation again, the prayer again. Trying to start that again. He doesn't seem to be interested in you, Zylrona. And this guy will continue what he's doing. Let me go back quickly to Dandelion. This guy doesn't know where you went, so it doesn't care. He will try and get into the room. Wait, how much did I do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay, and he will attack her and probably finish her, I'm guessing. That would make sense. Don't really need to roll, but I'm going to roll anyway. Yeah. The last thing you hear, Dandelion, is a very weak, a very small voice in your head. It's the voice of Narcilia, and she says, "Thank you again for what you've done to me. I can't ask you to save me this time, but
Oh, you can. I've just failed.
please just tell someone what happened." And then you don't hear anything except the scream of pain of Narcilia, and then nothing. Silence. And it's your turn.
How much extra damage do I do if I put an arrow on fire?
1d6. Let's say that. I'm not sure there's a thing for fire.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you. Okay, then I
I'm going to say 1d6 fire
Okay.
damage on top of the 1d6.
put an arrow on. I get close, I guess. 1 square to the thing, if I have to.
Do you have to? Let me see. Roop, sorry. No, that's not what I meant to. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Just want to measure. Doesn't matter. Yeah, no, you have range. No problem.
No, I can just throw the arrow to the fire and do that like that? Okay, cool. That's even cooler.
You know what? Yeah, 35 feet. You just. Oh, you need to put the arrow on fire. You have a chimney right next to you.
And that's lit?
It's lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just do that then.
yeah.
Put the arrow on fire
Okay.
and I try and shoot her with the arrow.
So d20 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency for the crossbow.
16.
16. Yeah, that's a hit. Make your damage. So 1d8 for the crossbow, 1d6 for the fire arrow.
Uh, 15, I think.
You added your dexterity modifier to the crossbow damage?
That's what I'm thinking.
You have to. I mean, that's part of the.
15. Then it's 19, I guess.
19. Yeah. How does she die if you want to kill her?
Do I want to kill her?
She is at 0 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hmm. Let's not kill her for now, but it's very painful because I pierced her with my arrow on fire and she's burning inside. But she's not dead somehow.
No, but you do. Okay, so you shoot your crossbow. You see the bolt going rapidly towards almost like corkscrewing a bit in the air. And you do see that you get in the thigh, and actually the bolt traverses the thigh and gets embedded into the marble floor here. And you can see that, you know, the loss of blood, the fire damage that she took a bit earlier, and just general exhaustion, and she just like falls. Unconscious, at least you think she is. She might be dead, you're not entirely sure. You still have some movement and a bonus action.
How far away can I throw my ball bearings?
That's a good. Usually it's just like in a radius around you. But I can tell you that your ball bearings, it's an area of 10 feet square around you, or in front of you if you prefer. Can't really just like.
Yeah, that was weird.
For the best.
I can, but
you could
they
cover
would,
an area.
they would spread all around, I guess.
Yeah.
Then
You can do an area of 10 feet by 10 feet, which is like 4 squares, basically.
Then I hide somewhere, I guess.
You hide somewhere?
Yeah, behind that doesn't count as moving. In a place that doesn't count as moving. Can I?
Oh.
Just put a plant in front of me or something.
Well, you would have to go outside of the window, I suppose. No one. So to be fair, she's unconscious. All the others are inside this room, and they don't have visuals on you.
So the fight would be over?
Yeah. I mean, unless you try and go there to see what's happening and renew the fight, but you're clearly not their priority.
Oh, okay. So if that's the case, sorry. If that's the case, then I want to throw ball bearings in the entrance. I guess
so
I
would have to get there. The entrance here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that down.
And then go back and hide.
And by 10. Oh, it's fine. It's 10. So you were there, 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. You can go back there, basically.
And hide somewhere.
Yeah, you can. Let's say that you hide in this
corner. Yeah.
I'm not going to make you roll now because technically there's no.
You can make Velvett go away somewhere, like out of the window or something. she doesn't need to be there.
Actually, she's going to.
Okay.
And hide with you. She doesn't have that much movement, but it's fine. Why not? It's Velvett. I don't want her to die. Okay. Effectively, the combat is over here. Because, you know, they don't know what's happening to you and they've got their main target.
Okay, but if the combat is over, that's why I didn't ask before because I was still in combat. Can I try and run to the body that I just did and try and grab her and go away?
Yeah, fine, I'll allow it. Yeah.
I didn't ask before because, like, I didn't have enough movement.
No, I understand what you mean. Let's say, you know what, I'll allow it.
I can, now that, okay, it's fine.
You have her with you.
Okay.
Basically, you have a body with you.
She's still alive. I didn't kill her.
Make me a medicine check.
I didn't kill her, though.
Yeah, but you can't know exactly.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Maybe 15 was enough to kill her.
Okay.
Like
well,
outright.
the medicine check is bad. So, it's...
How much?
I don't even know I have in medicine. Well, it's a 7.
7. She appears to be breathing. There's a lot of blood.
Good. I tie it up and go out of the window.
Yeah, no problem. Before you do, from inside the room, you hear a weird sequence of sounds. Basically, just a Phew. And that's what you hear before you leave out of the window with a body, which is going to be a hard climb down, but I'll allow it. Where do you want to go with your body?
Right now, not anywhere specific. Just hide somewhere. Like that's the garden outside, right? It's still. I
Mhm,
mean,
yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
move. So yes, it's still the garden outside. So I just I'll go somewhere where I can just hide the body with me and tie it up in there for now
Okay, yeah.
and see what happens.
In the garden, you have like plenty of spaces where you can just like sit and hide behind, like trees and be covered by bushes, etc. You have no problem tying her. You don't think she's dead. She's losing a lot of blood, but that's not really.
I have a healing kit. Fuck.
Uh,
Just use that. If I
Sorry.
feel like she's dying.
Well, if she isn't treated soon, she might die. Yes, but you can use the healing kit on her to stabilize her, I guess. And while you hide with the body, I'm going to go back here, and we go back to Dariel, who is 5 and 15, going to approach and going to try and get our friend here, the same guy that you attacked. If I can find my d20. That's a hit. Again, it's like two-handed attacks. Sorry, two-handed. And he does a massive 6 points of damage. That's okay. Second attack is a complete miss. So you see Dariel again, like running in. He saw you attack this guy, so he comes for him. Take his longsword again, two-handed, trying to really put some weight behind the blow. Attacks the guy, gets him across the face. You can see like a big gash on his cheek, starting to like bleed profusely. He comes back for a second attack, but doesn't manage to get the guy. And again, he breaks concentration, the dwarf, which doesn't seem to be doing much, but enough that it seems to slow down whatever they're doing. Zylrona.
I'm attacking the other guy with my.
The other? Yeah.
Yeah.
Claymore?
Yeah.
D20 plus 6.
Oh no. 10.
10. That is not a hit.
Yeah.
You still have bonus action and movement.
No. The only bonus action that I have is like healing myself. Or movement.
Yeah, with a second win, yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Nah.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. He resumes. It's him. Yeah, it is. He resumes his chanting, trying to get that thing, and this guy continues. And as we go back to Dariel, the two guys, despite the interruption, you can see that the dome of light around the demi plane like fades and disappears.
Oh no.
And the demiplane is now seemingly free of whatever prison it was in. And you see Dariel being a bit panicked, not really knowing what to do. This seems to be a big deal. More importantly, you see something happening to Dariel that you already saw once. As he seems to, his appearance seems to change a bit. He doesn't go completely red like last time. It's more sort of rusty, sort of coppery in a way. But what's interesting is that you see is horns. Well, actually, you see horns coming in and sprouting from his forehead. As he just something seems to be taking a hold of him.
Oh no.
I am.
I can hear. Yeah, I could hear Lana.
Floating!
I could hear Lana go, ha ha!
I just wrote down in my notes, fucking knew it! Please
Don't know what's happening.
Nah, come on. I've been playing this game for too long, dude. You cannot fool me.
You don't know what's happening. Let me tell you. But yeah, something like horns, and you see the color of his skin changing, and you see that he's with his left hand, the one that isn't holding his weapon. You see that he's kind of massaging his left temple. Whatever is happening doesn't seem to be too nice to him.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, who knew? However, that is not the only thing that happens there.
Oh no.
As soon as he is free, the two Duergar basically just grab a hold of him and poof, disappear.
What?
No!
What?
Stop taking the dummy plane away!
And that's where we'll stop for today.
Bruh! What?
Yeah,
What?
we are down 2 people.
I knew I should have gone straight for the other guys.
You would have been attacked though.
So what? The Demiplan will still be there. Probably.
I don't think so.
And I won't be dead, but it's fine.
I'm sure you wouldn't be dead, probably.
Did you almost die, Diego?
Yep. There was 4 HP at some point.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, you went alone against 4 people.
Well, I
And
didn't want to
first
start
it was
a fight.
like 10, and I was like, holy shit, does it have that much HP anyways?
No, 21 HP.
Oh.
So quick thing, 2 things actually. First, as you can guess, the ball is kind of over. For
Why?
some reason.
The ball doesn't know what happened.
I don't know, it's weird.
The ball doesn't know what happened. Maybe the
no,
fact
it's
that there's
good,
a fire
you know.
somewhere in the castle.
Well, there's a fire going, and there were some weird sounds, and Dariel is going to report. But more importantly, we are going to level up your characters.
Yay!
So all you have to do is your hit points to raise your hit points maximum, and you can choose 2 ability scores to increase by 1, or 1 ability score to increase by 2, or you can choose a feat if you don't want to increase an ability score. But I'll let you choose all of that. Just know that next session your characters will be level 4 and not 3. And on that note, I guess all I have to do is thank you guys for playing.
Thank you.
And
you.
thank you people at home for watching. We certainly hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye?
Question mark.